Warning. You are about to watch a program that is setting the standard for YouTube content. We don't charge for access, we don't sell account reviews, and we don't pass the bill to you. YouTube is free, Discord is free, and that's exactly how it should be. Time to level up.
You're watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything, it's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here, they start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights, it was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
Welcome in, people. Welcome into the WWC. Let's get rolling, folks. Let's get rolling. All right. How dare you? I don't know who's controlling this thing, but who's not bringing up the chat? How dare you? All right. Let's see. Who do we have here in the community? That's what I like to see. EZ was here early. He's not here now, I'll tell you that. Ant, what's going on? Leader of the North, shout out to 670. Love to see it. Love to see him. Brian. Hey, Pa, how are you? Is that my son? Holcraft, what's going on, buddy? Shout out to 1604. And John, good afternoon, buddy. Shout out to 755. 755. Love it. Love to see it. All right. We have we got to bring Bun in. I know Bun's going to be on. Supposed to be on Friday. Things went south on Friday. Then we had the show yesterday, and okay, all explanations coming to what the hell is going on. So let's get into that. But first, let's see. Where is the Bun? Let's see it. Ready? She's not. She said she would be ready. But whenever she pops in the chat, that's when she'll be ready to join. Before that, we have season 6 stuff going on. So we will discuss some stuff in season 6 we didn't get to. We want to touch on some tactic card information, which you guys will love to hear, regardless of where you're in. I mean, a lot of you are starting to move through seasons. You want to hear, you got, season 4, 5, and 6, all have tactic card information. So it's all useful for you. And if you're going to hit in one of those seasons, you really need to know, because tactic cards are vital. I can't tell you how many of you are sending me battle reports wondering what the hell is going on with your battle report. And then when I dive into it and I show you, I'm like, did you look at your tactic cards? Because it's crazy the percentages you're getting here. And you can't believe you won. But that's where it's coming from. it's tactic cards. I'm also seeing actually huge percentages with cosmetics. I'm seeing the cosmetics, the season stuff at the bottom of the battle report. It's crazy, showing a lot of that stuff. And then the tactic cards. So I'm going to go over a lot of tactic cards. The stuff in season 6, it only gets better for you as soon as you go. It'll only improve with tactic cards through seasons. So stick around and you will enjoy it. Bun Bun in the house. Chicken Charlie, welcome in. Always good to see you. Chicken Charlie, bring your shout out to your server. Come on, buddy. Come on. Act like you've been. You're a vet. You're a vet around these parts, my man. You gotta show the people how to do it. You gotta demo the right way. So we're gonna get into some tactic card stuff for you. I will strategize for you on that. The other thing I wanted to discuss is the Awakening Shard for Kim. That's come in. I want to show you a little bit about how that works, the strength, where it's coming from, and a little bit to touch on just, something to look forward to, how you're going to be able to push that when it does come your way, or if you are in season, make sure you're taking advantage of that while you can. So we'll get into that. Had our first fight today. If you did not see it, I threw it on live. There was no volume. That is not an adjustment on your part. Play some music in the background. Maybe I should add some maybe I should do like a talk through after the fact or something. I'm on Discord at the time, guys. So a lot of the seasons. So one thing about the WWC you will learn is for me, my server, my team, and everything will always take priority to YouTube. So YouTube is the thing that we do for fun. We get together, we talk about all the good stuff in the game with everybody getting together. But I will tell you, YouTube, I do not sacrifice my team or my alliance in front of the YouTube. So you won't hear sometimes Desert Storm, Canyon Storm. I try to talk through a little bit of that, but I'm on Discord with the group. Season stuff, oh my God, I'm on a ton. So I have to be on Discord and communicating what's happening, how things are rolling. Incredibly important. So you may not hear sometimes the volume. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I do what I can when I can. But if you don't, just understand that's where it is. And I do appreciate some people calling that out actually in the chat. People are already learning. So they come on and go, where's the volume? And then somebody quickly says, yeah, he's on Discord. So just know, it's just a little bit different around here when you have to go through that stuff. More important. But we will go through our battle, just kind of talk through what happened. You can watch it if you want. I'll tell you what transpired. I'll also tell you how many rallies we had. We'll take a look at the battle report of that one. You guys are gonna laugh on that. Yeah. So let's get in. Bun, you want to come on? Baja Blasting playing in the back. I know, right? Baja Blaster. Shout out to Baja. My man. God, I love Baja. Yeah, Baja Blaster. There's actually, if you guys are wondering, there is a song called Baja Blaster. We were in Discord group and Baja introduced us to it at one of the raves that the man is into. So, well, a lot of the inside jokes going on with the WWC at this point. We're really getting into all this stuff that's going on. If you don't know Baja, stick around because eventually you'll love the guy. I can give me 3 minutes to grab. All right, well, grab your AirPods. I don't know what you're talking about, but we got 3v3 going on right now. You guys, build day yesterday. To be honest with you, build day during the season, a little bit boring because you already have your factories and things to build. So you really don't need to build anything in your base necessarily to push. Plus all your resources, if you are out there and you're in the season, any season actually that you are doing, you don't need to push buildings and, try to do anything you can around buildings to get your points through arms race and versus through your season buildings. Because you need your speed ups. You need them for everything else, for troops and stuff like that. So please don't waste your speed ups on buildings. You could avoid it. try to build other ways. Same with your troops. If you need to build troops, which you do for the season, and you need to fast forward in any way, please use your arms races and stuff to your advantage. Like, time these things properly when you're needing to build troops. If you're going to build them anyway, just make sure you're doing it timely. That's all. It's all about structure and organization. You know, this game, since we begin, as we move forward, some of this stuff becomes second nature as you go through and you do some of these things. But I will also tell you this: bad habits are hard to break. So if you don't have the right habits, you need to break them, and you need to consciously break them. If you do them over and over and over again, you will no longer do them. It just takes time. You just have to build the habit of doing and playing the game and playing it properly. But it's worth it to take your time and do that stuff. All right. Oh, Mewtwo's in your 3v3. Chicky Charlie, show him what's up. Break out the Charlie unit. Give him the business. Don't just let Mewtwo do you like that. Counters, Charlie. Stick and move. That's what I recommend there. Bounty Hunter we have tonight. So Bounty Hunter's going to be all this talk about, guys, you know, these emails coming out. Oh, we're updating this, we're updating that, blah, blah, blah. You know, all this stuff. Oh, Bounty Hunter, I can't play it anymore. You know, it's doing this. We'll find out. We're going to find out the truth. They're going to test the crap out of it. We'll see what can I get and what can't I get. Matter of fact, I might try to maximize Bounty Hunter, show you guys, pull back the curtain a little bit. Let's track some spending. I'll pull back the curtain and show you. So how much can I spend at Bounty Hunter? What can I do? Everybody making a big deal about it. Well, is it or isn't it a big deal? We'll find out. And then you guys can call everybody's bullshit when people start saying the game is changing too much and it's ruining it and blah, blah, blah. All right. Well, when you see me spending and you see what I can get in Bounty Hunter, you be the judge. That's the beautiful part of it. That's what I like everybody to see. You don't have to listen to other people about it. Just watch. Watch what I do in Bounty Hunter and what I'm able to accomplish, and you be the judge if there's a problem or not. You know, a lot of these things I'm seeing in the emails, right, about the things that they're changing, everybody's freaking out. Oh, they're taking away more stuff in glittering, and they're limiting this in glittering, and they're blah, blah, blah. And, you know, there was something like on the Miracle Spin thing for Kim, right? And they said, oh, they were dropping the number of times you could do the spin from whatever it was, like 380 or whatever to 150. Oh, they're ruining it. Do you guys know how much money it takes to do stuff like that? I mean, all they're basically doing is saying you can't spend $5,000 in a day anymore. That's what they're doing. Who the hell does that hurt? How many people are playing the game dropping $5,000 a day? You know what I mean? Like, why do we give a shit? You know, I'm not doing it. You're not doing it. Let's be honest. Like, there's a handful of people that are friggin' spending all this money a lot of these emails are limiting what people can do and how many things you can't accomplish in the event with a shit ton of money. You can still, believe me, there's plenty of ways that people can find to spend a shit ton of money in this game. It's just some people are all bent out of shape now because they were looking forward to getting, you know, I don't know, completing their friggin' wall in 2 months. You know, just, you know what I mean? Just like silly stuff that they can't do now. And they're like, oh, you know? And the majority of people who play the game are boo-hoo, sorry. Like, come on. It's not ruining the game. It's, you know what I mean? A lot of the things that I'm reading, that's what it looks like to me. So I'll show that through Bounty Hunter. And I really, like, I'm not concerned about it. I think I'll be able to get everything that I need out of it. I don't know what you guys consider me. I consider me a high spender. I don't know where you want to put me in the high spenderville of everybody else. But I haven't seen too much that's impacted me. So all these emails, and now we're probably on, what, our 6th and 7th? I stopped making videos on this shit. I can't keep track of it, guys. Like, you guys didn't want me to walk you through 8-minute video again about another email and another email. It just feels so, I get bored doing it. You know what I mean? I'm making videos and stuff for YouTube. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it if it's not, like, fun or good information. Like, it just feels washed. So I'm like, I have no interest in making another friggin' 17 email videos for you guys on what they're changing. They're changing stuff all the time. If I see something meaningful, then for me, I'll let you know. When it makes me pivot on what my strategy is on here for these events, the things that I do here, I'll let you know. But I don't know. Like and there was stuff that they took away. I've talked about before. Like Deco, they still need to figure out a way. Okay, that sucks. It moved past that. And then the weekly pass. Okay, that makes sense. Like that they need to bring that back or something similar. Okay, let's move past that. But I don't know. I just some of these other emails that have continued to come in, not a huge deal to me. And I need to go through the events. As I go through the events, I'll continue to show you. This happens to be Bounty. When we come back around to Bullseye, I'll do that one. And Glittering, I'll do that one. And we'll keep going until we see a meaningful change where I don't see spenders can't, like, realistically spend. I'm not seeing it yet, guys. Sorry. Not seeing it. That's just the truth, so. Sorry, Noodle. I just think I hear this stuff all day long. I keep hearing this stuff, and for me, I haven't been on live for days, so this stuff starts like building in me that I feel like it's like Jesus Christ. All right, Bun. Let's get Bun in here. Let me see what I got. Oh man, so fired up on this shit. It's so ridiculous. I gotta get over it.
If he gets it first try.
What? Oh,
Let's see if you get it first try.
Oh, you're on. I just gotta change this a little bit. My full screen. Doing full screen here for the time being.
I love that it rains. It's so cute.
What's that? The rain.
I love that it rains. Yeah.
The rain. Yeah, Bum. I just get fired up a little bit on these things. You know what I mean? Just like trying to get upset when there's nothing to get upset about, like with these changes. There was somebody.
I just had a conversation with someone who's like, I'm at a Valor bottleneck for the tactician part of tech, and they took everything away to buy. And I'm like, what were you buying? Like, Valor isn't even something that I would like buy.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, spenders were obviously buying Valor. I said it. It's $40,000. I mean, it's 40, and that's just for the Valor. It costs you $40,000 to make it through tactical. So yeah, people were buying like crazy because I think there was one of the things we walked through. I think like 7 of them or something you could buy. I don't know, it was something like you could, if it was a weekly. I think it was the weekly Valor. You can get 7 of the 50 packs or the $100 packs. I don't know. I don't buy Valor, so I'm exposed because I don't buy Valor. But yeah,
we're all gonna disown you now as a group. How dare you?
Yeah, people were definitely buying Valor. I mean, Valor was. I'm happy that people can't buy Valor. It's such a ripoff. Like, honestly, like it's just crazy the stuff that they're charging for that.
The only thing I did like was buying like the extra trains because then like more people throughout the day. I know, but like it wasn't enough Valor in it. Like I feel like the value just wasn't there.
It's there.
But sometimes it's like a birthday gift to the Alliance. They'd be like, hey guys, got you a train. Get on board.
We measured that out as far as the value for it. So it has it has $100 value to the train. Like it's you get your value. Is it the best for Valor? No. Like, I mean, clearly you can get Valor cheaper buying it through Bounty than necessarily through trains, and you're so limited to buy it through train anyway. But the value of the train is there, especially if you're refreshing it to. I had a crazy one the other day. I bought, I think it was my turn for the train in UXW, and I refreshed it, and I think I had like an 83,000 grade train. It was so good. It was so good.
Oh yeah, no, like I mean, we refresh it to where like if there's not 3 or 4 decor chests, and like I want the most bang for my buck when I have the train.
Yeah, but
I will re-roll that thing until I'm tired.
But that's it. But sometimes they rip you off and they eat all your tickets up, and it's not you. Like the more tickets you need to use, the less value the train is. You know, Like, you get a good value on a
Yeah,
train, but if
how often are you driving the train though? Because I only get it like once every so often.
I do too, but you could use those same tickets to refresh your trucks to sleds.
I do. I do.
How many tickets do you have? How many truck tickets do you have?
First of all, the one base has 1,800 tickets.
Holy shit. That's wild.
Okay.
What are you doing over there, bud? What the hell's going on over there?
That's the 104 base. The 104 base I'm helping build it up. Ducky was taking great care of it, and now I'm like, okay, we're just gonna build and push on like all these things to really give it a little bump in power.
I'm pretty sure you broke the chat on that one. 1,800 tickets. That's wild. Wild.
But I mean, most of my bases have like a few hundred at least.
Okay.
Because I think that like I don't remember the last time I've actually was the conductor or anything, and I usually give 2 to 3 tickets per time I get on the train.
You know, in UXW now, I think we've had 3 trains a day for probably 3 straight weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why Doberman let me burn him. He felt bad that I wasn't there already to be on the train.
Doberman is unbelievable. He's running like at least 2 trains a day. He's got 2 trains going, and then Peanut on top of that. We have Peanut. So when Doberman's not doing it, Peanut jumps in. She's got trains, and every once in a while I'll sneak one in every once in a while. But yeah, there's 3 trains a day right now for the last 3 weeks running.
They were like, they cut our spending, but not our trains. Let's go, guys.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The spenders are just finding new ways to spend the money. Like everybody's got now. You have a bunch of spenders. So we bought. I don't know if you knew this, Bun, but UXW spenders chipped in together, and I believe we bought 30 to 35 people their passes, their season passes. Okay,
I love that because I love when like free to play people get that little boost. It's so helpful to them.
Yeah. No, we gave I think it was something like 30. It was something like 30 or 35. It was something.
See, now I can't bully Black Panther. Now I can't go and be mean to him after my mute's over. See, I gotta be nice.
You shouldn't anyway. Black Panther's a good dude. No, it was great. I mean, we all chipped in, and the spenders chipped in to give back, and that's what every alliance should be doing.
I literally sat in QB's Hive, guys, on Saturday unshielded, and like nobody hit me. Okay, and then
what? What?
Then someone hit me, and I was like, "Whoa, friend! I am just a friend visiting. This is not enemy territory, okay?"
First of all, the fact you lasted in our hive as long as you did is ridiculous. Doberman announced to the team that you were friend. So that lasted, I don't know, that gave you a pass for a little bit. Then you were shielded for a long time.
I had to get shielded because the white van man was like, I'm gonna burn her. And I was like, there's nothing on my wall. Okay.
Soko.
Like, you scouted me, there's nothing there.
Man. Listen, I can tell you, I swear to God, it's unbelievably violent. It is a violent group of people.
See, Will even said that somebody has more train tickets than me. Okay, so I'm not the weirdo. Apparently, I can hoard train tickets, just not resources, speed-ups, or anything else.
But why are we hoarding? I don't get it. Why aren't we just refreshing our sleds every single day for like 4 sleds? All you can get. Like, why are we hoarding all these tickets? This hoarding stuff drives me nuts. I hate it.
We're gonna start a group on the side.
So, there he is.
Hoarders.
Where's this guy? Where's this guy been? What up, Pun? Thank you, brother. Season is amazing. Oh, you burned him? Oh, see, this guy's up to no good. You know who Eggplant is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. He's pretty damn strong. If they're burning him, how the hell did you burn him?
Yeah,
Because
Pun. I need the details on that.
this guy just disappears
Pun is
out of
with
our.
lists.
I don't know where he thinks he can just disappear out of the WWC and not be stalked. We're watching you, Pun.
Apparently, this man doesn't even like to use Discord.
I know he's on the
Okay,
Discord
because
chat.
why don't you talk to us, Pun? Like, we're here. We're trying to be your friend. You don't log in, nothing.
No, he's anti chat. He's you know what they call him? They say he's a good listener. The women say the Pun is a good listener.
Oh, is that the rumors?
That's the rumors. I don't know. We ran some big time rallies. I would imagine. Was Wisconsin in there? Did he run him? Did he hit him with a tractor? I lock in during. Man, you lock in during meteorite. What the fuck? This guy lock in during.
You lock in every
Bullshit.
single day. Don't
I know.
even.
What's he talking about?
You have 5 minutes to jump on Discord and be like, "Bunny, you look so pretty today. Thank you." Okay.
Fun. He's so full of shit. I mean, he locked. He tries to amp himself up. He tries to lock in. That dude will use 70 advanced teleports during a meteorite, and now he's talking about locking in. Get the fuck out of here.
I was watching his alliance one night because sometimes I like to just watch you guys, and
Yeah.
he was like porting all over the place, and I was like, "What is this man doing?"
So my first introduction to DWH, for all you that don't know, that they're new to WBC, Pun is at 180 server 184, and my first introduction to him was season 5 towards the end. We were going up on our last week of the season, last battle of the season, and we were kind of saving our troops for the last battle because we wanted to get in, but it was like the kill event day. And I watched this team poured in, this DWH team, and they're just effing lighting everybody up. Like, I mean, I'm like, holy shit. Every time I look over, they're porting this one and that one, and I just see them everywhere. And so they made me take down my shield. I start fighting people, and I'm like, I felt like, what am I doing over here? I'm not fighting, and these guys are over here fighting everybody. And so I ended up seeing Pun, and we started like chatting real quick. And how long does it take before QB and Pun start getting along? Like maybe like 2 messages. And then the piece of shit AOV reaches out to them, and they go, "Hey, you're our opponent for kill event. Why don't you help us in our final fight?" And Pun's like, "Nah, we don't do that. You can fight it. You can fight it out yourself." And that was
like,
it.
I'm busy that day. Sorry, booked.
Yeah, and that was it. The true friendship was born. All I needed to do was hear that, and I was like, "That's it. This cat's good people, forever." And that's how the friendship was sparked. Fun.
Pun, make sure you're nice to Wisconsin. He's my favorite. No matter what, people don't know that he's my favorite, but he really is.
Wisconsin, good people's there too.
Okay, tell him Bun said he's a good boy. He is.
Oh, are they in your season, Pun?
Oh,
fuck! I might have to put on some video. I might have to put Pun on live fighting. Oh no, maybe he's just versus. Oh, he's just versus. Well,
he's locked in now. He can't live fight.
Good luck. We just had a versus against them. Pun smashed him. We were on live. It's on one of our. I think I was on live. Yeah, I was on live for that one. You know, Pun. I don't want to brag over there, Pun, but I did get MVP, is what they call it. So we'll see how you do in versus. So put that out there for him.
I don't want to brag, but also, by the way, just so you know,
yes,
between us, MVP.
You did?
Okay.
You did? Or are you talking about me?
No.
Oh, because I was like, don't tell me you got it too. Because I was really going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. we got tag team MVP. Anyway, earlier fight, did you happen to hear I was in a battle earlier today there, Bun?
I did. I actually was able to watch some of Mew's fight, some of your fight, and some of Wisconsin's fights earlier today.
Did you
I was a busy
hear?
bee.
Did you hear how many rallies they had on me today?
No, I'm actually excited for that intel.
83.
They rallied you 83 times?
They rallied me 83 times, and individual hits were at I think like 103.
Bruh.
Yeah, like 103.
What is even the point at that time? Like, are you guys just like, you know what, let's see what kind of damage we can do with this setup?
I don't know what was going on, but if you watch the live, you'll see that it's my base has the rally target on it for I don't know how long. How long did that live last? 45 minutes or something? I don't know how long it was, but that's how long. That's how many rally. It was the whole live. It was just the rallies.
They basically were just trying to keep you home so that way you couldn't leave.
That's okay. I was all for it. I was all for it. And I still walked away with, I think, like 44K in the drill ground. As you can see, my drill grounds are still very healthy for all that activity.
You didn't even have to gem and buy them? You kept troops?
Oh, yeah. No, this is after. And I've not gemmed or bought a single troop after that. Let's wait. Look at this. And look at the mail. Here's the battle report. Look. This is the battle report from today. Not as who we're fighting. 3183. So you see these rallies? There's 83 of these. 12,000, 15,000, 14,000. You want to see some of these?
I mean, at this point, guys, maybe just quit the game completely.
15,000. Let's see. What do we have? It keeps going on. 15. Just all my base. 14,000. It's just I'm telling you, there's 83 of those rallies, and I ended up with. I think I ended up. Yeah, the most kills today. 11 million today.
That's literally insane. Like, what was the point of that?
I don't know. It was great though. It was fun.
I mean, great for your kill count.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing was your 83 rallies, 101 separate, but also the team just reinforcing. I mean, just spreading it out and just reinforcing over and over. It's good practice. It was fantastic. So yeah, what was it?
Look at that.
30 minutes and 30. He says 30 minutes and 29 seconds. So that's how many times there were rallies. But they got on the live. They sure did. They got on the live. They certainly did that. Also, for those of you that
wanted.
wondering,
they were like, guys, we're going to be famous.
Yeah. Oh, just unbelievable. Everybody will know their name. The faction war rank, for those of you that wanted to know, by the way, just an update from the last time we did this. And remember, we are on day 8 of the season. Day 8. Okay. I am now this Deepwood Elite 2 is my war rank. And for those of you that are wondering where that aligns with the rewards, wondering about the settlement rewards, if you get mythic, yeah, Deepwood Elite 1 is the start of the mythic prince. So I'm day 8, and I'm already in the mythic category for prince after the season. I already got the reward. I can actually only go up, I think, like one more. And I am only, I have 613,000 merit. And 667,000 is the next one. So honestly, probably around reset. And I haven't even really fished today. And that's probably around reset I'll get that. If you look, after that ranking of 3, there's only this Deepwood Bloodguard, but that goes to the top 100. And then the next one goes to the top 60. The next one goes to the top 30. and this goes to the top 10. Those are the final 4. So I have nowhere else to go. Like I've reached the top you can
You
get.
peaked at day 8.
Day
wow.
8. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Woo has really good ranking too for being free to play.
What's Woo's?
He is at
For reference,
Deepwood
for free to
Warrior
play, I
3.
am Deepwood Warrior 3. Let's see where that is. Yeah, right here. He's right here. He's 2 behind me. That's what I'm trying to say. Remember, I kept telling you guys, don't worry about merit. You're going to get plenty of this merit. All you need to do is participate in this season, and you are going to be fine. That I can tell you. Yeah, they might. It's a good point. Whole Crash makes. They might adjust it. I think that they wanted this after Season 5 Whole Crash. I think so many people lost rewards and quit the game. I think this is what they wanted to do for people. So I get what you're saying, and they could adjust it, but I really think that they like giving out all the rewards right now to make people happy because people are so pissed off. So, Koala in.
People are cranky.
Wait, Koala. OG Koala, right? I think that's I think Koala's OG. Koala, what server? Pretty sure. Haven't seen Koala in a while, but if I remember correctly, OG. 38, told you. I knew it. I know my community. I know the community.
Everyone's coming out of retirement now that the season's back. They took some time off during the off season. They're like, okay, we're back.
Oh, he sent me a battle report. Oh, I can't go in chat, buddy. I can't get it. I can't retrieve it. Not until after reset. There's too much chit chat going on about planning and stuff. I can't do it. Sorry, my man. I will have that though. We'll see if we can grab it.
What a responsible YouTuber.
I hate it, Bun. I can't violate trust of the alliance. It's more important than to sit there and accidentally.
I'll open your DMs. I'll look to see what's in there.
I bet you will. I bet you would.
Like, what are these crazy kids talking about over here?
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Not a thing I'm into. But Pun, we definitely will be. We certainly will be breaking down and talking about that. Maybe we'll just have to wait it out a little bit. But I like it. Koala, Koala, you know how hard it is to stay in the top 10? Okay, so this is the other thing we'll talk about real quick is okay, it's one thing for me to tell you that it's easy to get the merit to be in here and just participate. It's another thing to try to stay up here for rewards. So first of all, if you want to compete with the top echelon of people, and let me show you where it says I'm 67th overall. Let me just show you where. Look, I'm 633,000, right? This number 1 is Desert Hawk at 945,000. Okay, 835, 80. Yeah, exactly, Bun. Exactly. Like, you know, it's.
Are you even playing this season compared to them?
You just have to be there for every capture, for the merit and stuff, and you know, a lot of times, like for example, nobody's going to do a capture without Desert Hawk. He's the leader. He's the strongest person in our entire season grouping. Like nobody's going to do a capture without him. Nobody's doing a capture without Doberman. Like Doberman's the leader. So, you know, like some of these things you have to be there for, make sure every single capture of the event and participation and stuff. And there, some of the things you just have to just forget about. Just give away. It's all good. It's all good. You don't want to get involved with the nonsense of having to have every single reward. And, you know, I'm telling you, there's some dust that's going to kick up based on some of the stuff that might be going on right now that I'm not at liberty to talk about. We will talk about it at another time. But, you know, sometimes you have to be willing to shed some rewards for the greater good of the entire team. That's all I'll say about that. All right. What's more important to you? When you look at what's funny to me is, if you look at what a shitty server is or a shitty experience on a server, which Bun can tell you all about, by the way. When you're having a shitty experience on a server or a team or whatever, and you have a shitty president, which by the way, which Bun can tell you all about. But so what you really need to do is start thinking about what's most important to you. Like, start prioritizing. When you get pissy about, hey, nobody told me there was a capture and I missed my rewards. Like, listen, start prioritizing for you in the bigger picture before you get your panties in a bunch and all of a sudden you're going to migrate immediately because something didn't go right. Let's think about the overall picture. What's more important? To be in competitive battles and win? To be in a competitive season and be in a top server? To be in the majority of them, to get high rewards because your team is winning other events or other, things that are happening during the season, faction rewards. Like, what becomes more important, right? So if you didn't quite get it in time, you're not at one thing, or maybe you miss one capture, calm down. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Be pissy by yourself in the corner, and it's all good. I hear you. You want to be part of every single one, and if you're given a heads up. But also don't forget, the job of an R4 and R5 is thankless. It's so much time, so much energy. You are blamed for everything that goes wrong. And when everything goes right, there's no way you get the same amount of praise that you truly deserve. It's so hard to do.
We should also go over the fact that, unless you have been in a leadership position, you guys have no idea how much land movement changes based on how other people are playing the game. So when people are like, well, why wasn't I given more warning?
Yeah.
Like, bro, at reset, we're taking land. Okay. Yeah. What land? I don't know yet.
Right.
It's coming. Yeah. But like at this moment in time, I cannot tell you that because I'm not sure myself.
Right. Yeah, you have to be able to move and think on a dime. You need use your team. You have to whatever. And by the way, when you think about this as a whole, I can tell you, anybody's a leader in real life on anything that you're doing. It's very difficult to get a group together and make everybody on the same page and get everything working in sync. This is people you don't know, all walks of life, all different countries, all different time zones. And there's 100 of us, and you have to somehow communicate not on a cell phone by texting or by an email that you're paid to look at during the day, maybe for your job. You have to use third-party tools like Discord, or some people don't even have Discord. They're on the game in the chat, and you have to somehow trigger to everybody, hey, we're flipping this plan to everybody. Who some people or Europeans went to bed. Right? People are asleep. They don't necessarily get the message. So
people don't understand that we use Discord. Koreans use something called Taco Talk. A lot of the Brazilians use WhatsApp. Mm-hmm. Like, there's literally so many extra steps in leadership of trying to make sure that we can have as many people online ready to go. We don't want anyone to miss out on rewards. That's like, we hate that, especially the free-to-play or lower spenders.
Yeah.
But, if we got to do things now, we got to do them now.
Right. Yeah. And there's so many. And I will tell you, coming into this team, how much work our R4, R5 does for Desert Storm, Canyon Storm, making sure everybody knows where you're playing, what position you're at, what you're, how we're going to go about attacking the team. Like, even that is planned out with all this work. Thankless, by the way. It's a thankless job. While we're all doing our own thing and worrying about hey, I got to do my RSS collection. When you're all worried about whatever you're doing, they're out there like writing down where everybody needs to be. Now, not every R4 and R5 is like this, but also that means if you like the sound of what I'm talking about, you need to change your server. You need to change your team. And you need to get more competitive. If you feel what I'm talking about right now is overkill, and you're like, dude, it's not that serious, then find the server that fits that, or alliance that fits that. 100%.
A good leadership team is going to have people who are keeping record of who's participating, who's showing up, keeping record of who your opponents are on things, researching, knowing how strong they are. I mean, they do a lot.
Yeah.
They're big nerds, guys. Okay.
But I go into some of the teams, Bun, on like some of the more low spend free to play alliances too. I go there to like say hello and talk around. I've been there in every single server, and unfortunately, I've been quite a few servers. So I've been in quite a few teams. So I know this.
Same.
Some teams don't do this. They're not really tracking. They don't manage the team that way. They're more happy that the team is like people are even there. The chat is dead. Oh. No, but this is the chat that I have at the bottom of my screen is the world chat. So by all means, it can be displayed, my man. Koala. Thank you though. Appreciate you. And don't worry, it's the world chat. And at this point, anybody can be in the world chat. The other servers can come to our server now and go into our world chats, and it's nothing. It's nothing pointed out at this point.
There's frankly too many chats this season. I was like, so where am I?
You're so right.
I literally could not figure it out. And I messaged Ducky. I'm like, am I in the right spot? Like, who are these people?
Oh my God.
And she's like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, are we sure? Because I think I'm lost. There's like 19 servers over here in this chat, and there's like 7 over here.
Bun is not lying. Like and Wu, just Wu said, dots everywhere, because I am like a freak about the dots. Like I don't like having the dots. It means I didn't read something or see something. So you better get comfortable with dots, because there's too many chats to read them all. There is, let's see if we can even get them. So there's a world chat. There's your alliance chat. Oh, let's go. So I don't even know where to begin. So let's go with the alliance. So there's the alliance chat, and then there's your pact chat, right? It's called friendly or something, I think. So it's like pact.
Yeah, something like that.
Like alliance chat, friendly chat, and then R4 chat, if you're in the R4. Then there's world chat. There's your faction chat. There's your season chat. I know there's another one in there.
Hey, would you guys like more chats? Because we can give that to you. Okay, and then you have all your DMs that are group chats for different things like strategy and planning. So by the time you read everything, it's been a whole nother day.
Koala just listed them. 100%. Those are all the chats, guys. You guys that aren't in season 6, I mean, it's overkill with the chats. If this game was like, man, people just, all the feedback we keep getting is people want more ways to communicate. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's overkill. That's all I can tell you. They took that.
They literally said more ways. You want to be able to send photos? We got you, fam.
Well,
don't you worry. Hold on.
We all asked for that.
Okay, and don't even bother clicking on any type of egg anywhere, because you don't know what chat it's in. Okay, you see the egg icon, just ignore it. You're not getting it.
And so then you have to choose where your bonus egg goes to. So like you can send an egg, and then you choose where the bonus egg goes to. And now there's like, do you want to send it to the season chat or to your alliance chat, or do you want to send it to the season? Do you want to send it to your world chat? It's like, here, I can show it. Do I suppose anything by doing that? I don't think so. I think I can look at my inventory for eggs, right? Somewhere.
Yeah,
here.
at the top. It'll be your top item.
Okay, so if I use an egg and I go to send an egg, right? Look, even this becomes way too complex. I don't even know if I just, okay. Yeah. So you, where do you want to, first of all, where do you want to send the initial egg? To the world chat, to my main chat, to the season chat, to the friendly alliance. And then choose where you want to send the possible duplicate egg that they can send, the bonus egg that comes to world, season, or friendly. Just, it's crazy even to do the egg.
I mean, we're just out here trying our best to like get in places and not lose our brains right now, because I will pull up a chat. I have no idea who this server is, who this alliance is, and I'm like, Ducky, do we like them? Are they good or no? Because I'm not sure who this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They're like different. There's like 15 shades of blue. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah, it's
fine.
it's wild. It is wild. Koala says, but hey, let's add the separate building for global expedition. Important updates for the community. I know we did. We got this little car thing. Doesn't this go away too? There's a date on it. It must go. Is it going? Is 9 days when the new one comes in? Is it the new?
Yes.
So who's next? By the way, is it Tesla or is it?
Isn't it? I
Who's
thought it
next?
was
Viva?
DVA.
Viva?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
I'm pretty sure.
So Kim only lasts for 9 days then. 9 more days, I should say.
Oh, that's easy. 108.2. You got that.
What? Oh, I know. I'm at 108.2. So, well, we can talk about this real quick. So, because I had this on my list to just talk about. So, if you guys want to know, I've really, first of all, this environment, not as exciting as I once wanted it to be. I really made it more than it really could have been the other day when we got it for live. It's PvE, so it is what it is. It does the little drawback. I really wanted it to be PvP. We get a bunch of PvE shit like that we can test. I want PvP. I know, whatever. We'll take what we can get right now, I guess, right? So, but I have tested a shit ton of these lineups for you guys. Now, it's very difficult for you to, I've said this over and over, you can't necessarily copy somebody else's and end up where they are, but I would like to show you the lineups that I have configured and have worked great for me, and then hopefully they work for you. Try them out, okay? So I'll just show you them.
I swear, we need like a photo montage of these because whatever the setups are, everyone keeps naming different setups, and I'm like, guys, I need smaller words. Why is this not working?
Yeah, well, here you go. Though this is what I've done, what I worked out that's been easily the best so far. Williams in front, Kim, and then Stetman, Murphy, and Marshall with your lore learn. So that's been the best. By the way, don't forget a couple things to talk about this environment PvE, right? When you're trying to get all these Kim shards. Okay. First of all, don't forget your monster pass that you use on the zombies outside of this will work in here because it's PvE. So you're going to up your PvE limits. I would also use your zombie skill, your tactic card, anything that you can do to raise PvE because this is a PvE environment. So use anything PvE when you're fighting in this global expedition. Everything that's PvP, if you think, oh, I'm going to put my tank card on and I'm going to put my air card on, yeah, you're wasting your friggin' time. Those specifically say the wording that it's only for PvP. They do not work in this environment. Not to mention, this environment is really strange, this PvE environment, because I can hit this same squad 40 times and it comes out to the same exact percentage. The attack numbers, the report numbers come out exactly the same. So there is a specific lineup and you do not have to hit it 4 times and think, oh, I'm going to get it on the 4th time. Nope. If it doesn't work the first time, that's it. There is no stuns. I'm going to get 4 stuns. There is no, increase on your crit damage or anything if you use a missile. No. Nope. It's all going to be standard damage. That's it. That's all you're getting. Okay. So this would be your tank. Here is area 2 that we have. So let's take a look. And counters, by the way, is the best thing that you can do. Hopefully you have a counter team out there. Otherwise, you're going to get screwed. I get it. Also, how many videos have I had made and how valuable counters are? I think I just showed another one. Thank you very much. But if you don't have a good counter, you're probably not going to do as well. That's all I'm going to say. So if you're seeing people that are through the roof, it's because they're countering at such a high clip. So you may not be able to get there if you're trying to go tank on tank, or if you just have one good team and it happens to be missile and you're fighting the tank squad. Yeah, you're SOL. You're not going to do very good. So here we go. Air, without a doubt, has been Carly, Skylar, Lucius, Diva, and Morrison. This has been the best lineup for me. This is an 87 million. I was able to beat like 113 million. So I'm kicking ass with this air lineup. Don't want to brag, but I think
Koala, for sure. If you want to share that stuff on Discord, that would be helpful.
You want me to explain the whole
Because
thing?
I'm sure.
I can jump on Discord for a bit before reset. Oh, you want to hop on? Oh, he's going to hop on. Here's area 3, and this is our mislab. Koala, you want to come on? Look at him. He's done so many in-depth analysts. If there's one thing I want to hear, it's Koala.
We like data.
Can never get enough of it. There you go. And your tactic cards. Man, do you need tactic cards? Oh, look, he's going to jump on. Fun, bring him on in.
Yes, let me do that.
It's going to disconnect you, Bun.
That's okay.
Well, does it then call you when I do all 3, though? You just have to disconnect from this one and then go to the other one?
Yeah, that's all.
Well, who am I sending it to?
What's your Discord name, Koala? I'm sure I can find you.
That stinks. No, it's not his Discord name. Either that or he's not friends with me. Give you a
it's
second.
not letting me join WWC. What do you mean?
What? First of all, why aren't you already joined? Hello. Discord.gg/join WWC. Was that just you being cool, allowing for a Discord plug? Oh, wow. So cool of you. What a setup, Bun. What a setup.
I'm like,
Koala. Find you. Where you at? See Koala. You send me a friend request?
no, Koala's literally not in the Discord. Koala, we're gonna fight over this.
Is he friends with me? No.
No,
brother.
he's not. But I just sent him a friend request.
Oh, okay.
I'll get him into the WWC. Hold on, everyone. just gonna do some admin work really quick.
please hold for analytical breakdown. We have it scheduled for 6:35, so we're actually ahead of the game. 6:35. So it actually was supposed to be in 4 minutes. But Koala's analytical breakdown may be earlier. Anyway, while you're doing that, Bun. So this was the missile breakdown here for you that I've gotten these teams. Now, over here, you will get all of, based on the number of combined points that you're doing in every single area, all 3 of those areas combined, that is what's going to move you through the Awakening shards here to give you a many. And if you look at how many are eligible here, it's wild how many are possible to get. It's crazy. So then the other side is by area, so each area is a little bit different. Area 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I made a group chat so you can call Koala now, and I got him into the WWC.
You did? Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
Fun is awesome. Oh yeah, look at you. Group chat right here. All right, I'll give a call.
Let me mute your stream.
You're gonna mute it?
Yeah, no, I'm all good. Hey guys.
Yeah, I watched a different device so that way I have the sound off.
I have no idea why I couldn't join WWC. For some reason, it gets on the loading screen.
What up, Koala?
Hey man, how you doing?
That's an Australian accent if I ever heard one.
Long time viewer, long time lurker.
Awesome. Great to hear, man. Great to hear.
He definitely fights kangaroos in his spare time.
Yeah, definitely. What time is it over there in Australia?
At the moment, it's 11:30 in the morning.
Oh,
So
that's
12
nice.
o'clock, midday is our reset.
Oh.
That's not too bad, you know?
No.
That's good for us, but all the events, any season, any events that we basically have midnight morning.
Oh, because it's plus 12.
Okay, that part that part, no thank you.
Yeah, plus 12 hours.
That's great. I would very much rather a reset at midnight and participate in all the events, which I still do, but I just lack of sleep just ends up affecting you. Season just is too hard. It's too hard with all the events that we have got. I'm thankful that they did change like majority of the stuff Wednesday and Saturday. So that's good.
You know, we have another Aussie who's constantly here, and that's Woo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he would feel the pain then for me if he's not in
Yes.
my Australia.
Yes.
Woo literally sends me tiles, guys. He's so sweet. I'll be like, Woo, I can't find anything. He'll be like, here's some 9s and 10s. I'm like, thank you, Woo.
All right. So what do you guys want to know?
Okay. So yeah. What do we
Front and
want to
back
know?
of your card, please.
We want to go into your brain, Koala. Go ahead.
All right. So I had a lot of back and forward initially when first Global Expedition came out with the devs because I found that mechanics that they implemented with this event were so different to every other mechanic and how or based off like their base reasons as to how fighting is done, and kind of excuse the language pissed me off a bit because it was like you were saying earlier, you could run the same lineup over and over and over and over again, irrespective of crits and what your hero to the value of the fight, and you would get the same results.
Correct.
Like, does not matter. For me, I don't have a full set of Mythic on my main squad, so for me, I have to change my gear around. Would appeal to a lot of, I guess, the above average, users of Last War, because not everyone has a full set of Mythics. To understand each battle and each fight that your Mythic or gear changes can affect the result. And the only way to do that is to understand who you're fighting, understand your strengths and who is dying first and who is getting targeted first. Really watching battles and seeing, say, on your screen, I can see already that you have, like, say, Kimberly at the front. Watching those fights and seeing whether either Kimberly is getting nuked first, and if she hasn't got a full set of mythics on, but you have mythics in your back row, like moving certain things around. Like mythic plate, for instance, is so heavily resistance against physical damage, and because you're fighting a missile squad who is relying on physical damage, moving those gear around to certain heroes like Murphy, for instance, who's in the if he, even though he's not at the front, he's not taking a lot of damage, you don't necessarily always have to have mythic on him. If he's dying before his skill gets released by only a fraction of, say, a couple of seconds, it's worth putting, like, say, a mythic plate on him just for him to last that extra couple of seconds so his skill can get off. He has your whole squad more protected. For me, I found that it was so weird. So mythic piece wasn't on, it was on one of my heroes, and I had just a normal piece, which is 4 stuff maxed out. I got past stage, whereas if I had the mythic piece on, I wasn't getting past. And it was so weird. Like, I don't understand the mechanics of that and why. At the same time, when you're fighting someone, their aggro is also towards the heroes, like the HP. So it could mean that because I didn't have that mythic plate on that specific hero, that hero wasn't getting targeted. Another hero was, which means that hero last longer. And if it was, say, a defensive player like skill, when used, is to protect your rest of your squads against physical. That actually worked. It is frustrating, but also your lineups. Say you're playing now against a missile. Now, for me, my main is missile. My second is tank. However, I did find that missile squad was mixed, and I usually mix my missile squad with a marshal who is 30, and I mix my squad by taking Tesla out, keeping Marshall in, and playing around with it, and using Marshall in the back row to try and specifically target the other person's back row. I'm finding as well on my server is that it's not necessarily the counters that are working, especially if you don't have all your 3 squads or your exclusive weapons on all your 3 squads 30. You can things around and make things work. And for instance, like I am, say, 15 mil THP lower than another person, whereas I'm more stages completed mine compared to him. Whether he hasn't peers around or whether he hasn't very much attention to it. But first area for me, I found that I would take Williams out and I would put, say, McGregor in, because McGregor's skill of taking aggro away from everyone else so crucial that made me get a lot more stages than having just a default to lines.
Yeah, so we actually did that on we left everybody on, what is it, Thursday, I think, when we were doing or Wednesday we were doing our sandboxing, and we tried that into great success to have McGregor. That was my thought as well, using McGregor in the tank lineup, because, you know, especially when you're using or having success with Stetman up front. People were saying Stetman, but how do you have Stetman survive longer, right? Is like, well, one of the things that just kind of popped in my head was, well, if you take somebody like McGregor who taunts and has a lot of that damage absorption going to him, then it allows you to keep somebody alive like Stetman, right? Especially if at the time, now right now we're switching a little bit, so this kind of changes because we're back to Kim being the strongest hero, or the highest attack. And so, but when Stetman is your highest attack on your team and Marshall is sending the buff there, like you're saying, anytime you can have him survive just a little bit longer, maybe one more skill cycle, it's going to make a huge difference and impact on your fight. So
absolutely.
So somebody like McGregor absorbing made a whole lot of sense, and it showed out. It actually worked. Yeah.
So for instance, for me, I'm on the second round of expedition, so I've already got DVA unlocked this week. 6 days left, and then Tesla will be unlocked. Looking at yours now at the moment, you've got your tank lineup against your missile. If I go to my tank lineup, keep in mind that my Murphy is not 30. Gregor in the back, got Murphy in the front next to Kimberly. I've also got McGregor in the back, Kimberly, and then I've also got Marshall in the middle, and then Detman in the back. I'm currently, where am I? So I have cleared for that stage.
I think
which
really
is I'm at 1101, so I'm higher than you at the moment.
So I think
78.2 is my main squad. That squad at the moment, and it's 115.3 is the opposing squad that I'm facing.
So I think really like what you're saying here, which is awesome, and yeah, I know your audio cuts in a little bit, cuts in and out for some reason. I don't know why. But it's brilliant data, so I don't really care. So I'm sorry to anybody who's bothered by it, but I love it. So basically, if you didn't hear, cutting in and out if you didn't pick up what he's saying. A lot of what he's saying is make sure you're putting in the time to do a lot of this sandboxing on your own, because it's really a lot dependent on your lineup, where your exclusives are, who's 30, who's not, where they're going to do the most damage. And one of the things he was also saying, Koala was saying, was the gear. So if we go look at, here I am showing you these things. Hey, this is what my lineup is and stuff. But let's look at a full gear picture of what I'm showing you. Here actually, it's probably easier to show you maybe in the arena. Oh no, it's probably in 3v3. So I'm sitting with, my missile squad. I'm showing you what I look like in Expedition, but I have full red on my missile. I did some mixing this round of 3v3, so don't mind me. Carly's, one here. And then I have my second team, which is air, and that's also almost full red. I am for my air squad. And then my tank squad, so I have 2 short on my air squad. I don't have Carly and Lucius with guns. And my tank squad, I am now full Prince except for gun on Murphy. And my tank squad now looks like this. And by the way, because we're talking about this, I actually am running McGregor in tank squad for this 3v3 round to see how he does against everybody. So it's funny.
I just laughed so hard at this information because I'm like looking at my squad. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally up there, guys. Don't worry.
Well, and here's like my tank squad Prince. But the point is, what Koala is saying is, if you only have 2 mythic reds, you only have 5 mythic reds, you only have 7, move them around to what makes the most sense.
Absolutely.
And how impactful it is when you move them around, and kind of what we talk about of depending on who you're facing. So, like he was saying, like missile, you're talking about physical damage. So you're going to want a more, if you're going to buff against physical damage with your, maybe putting some shields, maybe shield chip, something like that is going to give your hero a little bit longer. If you don't have all reds, you're going to have to do a little bit more sandboxing and testing to make sense of how much further you can make it versus anybody else. So you can't just carbon copy anybody.
I can't express how important it is to actually watch the whole fight, especially like watching to which heroes are being targeted first. And when you watch and see where heroes are getting targeted first, which heroes are dying first, move your gear around and keep that same lineup, and see whether with that change is going to keep that hero for a little bit longer, so their skill sort of stays a little, so their skill can be released. And same thing, but the frustrating thing is that when you're playing against lineup that is, say, they're like Shyla's stun is predictable, but then as soon as you change your gear around, can change, or as soon as you change your heroes around, it will target a different hero.
Yeah.
And that's what's the most frustrating thing when you're playing against another air, because even though their skill specifically states that there's a chance of certain stuns and it's never going to be the same, it's not the case in Global Expedition. It's always, if you're going to run the same lineup, same gear, it's always going to be the same stun. So you can see that there's always going to be 2 stuns off, and then on the third, there's never a third stun. So if you can avoid that, say, second stun, and specifically if you're a main missile, I use a lot against an air squad, and I would rather Marshall stunned than, say, like my Swift or be stunned instead of Adam or Fiona. Rather, because Marshall, his skill is released before the stun goes off, so I don't care if he gets. I would move him to the in a specific area in the back. If I know that area is being stunned, I would move him so that he gets stunned. Everyone else can get released.
Yeah, the problem is, though, Koala, that you can't control how many stuns are going to happen either. You know, like
Oh,
I mean,
there is. There's only two. There's only two stuns. There's never a third stun, and the battle shouldn't last longer than the time the fourth set of skills go off.
what do you mean? What are you talking about? You mean in this? Are
So-
you talking about
so
Global
if-
Expedition?
Yeah, Global Expedition. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about. I thought we were talking about just like PvP, like just.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
'Cause
Global
you brought
Expedition.
back-
There's always going to be two stuns when you're in your fights against an air squad, and there will never be a third stun.
Interesting.
Fight should be done before that.
Interesting.
Koala, you're kind of a nerd. I need that to be public
Oh,
knowledge.
I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That
I
I
love
mean,
it.
that was like that was hot actually. You know, I was like, okay, trying to take notes. I'm like, yes, I need to move this and do that. Will I remember the notes I
Absolutely.
just took? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Thank you.
I had some trauma, Koala, when you brought up the stuns for like PvP sandboxing, because it's almost impossible to sandbox air. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even if you think you have something figured out, it's 3 stuns, it's 5 stuns, it's 4 stuns. There's so many stuns. And then who is she stunning? It's actually why I feel it's one of the most underrated skills in the game, because you can't control it. Yet it's unbelievable how powerful the skill is to exclusive 30 to guarantee she's going to deliver that stun on a first skill cycle.
Absolutely.
It's so big.
And that's why when you find that you're battling against always having one of your damage dealers front, avoid that sort of stun is so important.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's what Bun does.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, what I usually do, and this is like a really great method for the other people out there like me, I take pictures of things and I send it to people who are smarter and better than me. And then they fix it for me. And that method has worked out well for me for quite some time. And
So
I
you
highly
get everyone to
recommend
do all
it.
the groundwork, and then you're just reaping all the benefit.
Koala's going to be like, how do I block
understand.
Bun? How do I block Bun now? Because absolutely not.
Yeah, I'll
Also,
probably
Kwan-
regret the invite now.
Yeah, Quan is in the chat. Quan, I've been on a 5-day mute, homie. The reason why I'm not answering your DMs is because I'm on a 5-day mute. I still have over a day left. You sending more DMs is not going to unmute me in game.
Well, this is absolutely awesome, though, because it's a great word, especially to free-to-play low spenders that don't have full gear, that don't have reds, that need to do that. I mean, it's so important. I mean, even when people are asking in, more of a PvP fighting, when you send me your fights, you say, what gear should I work on next? One of the things that I often do, I'm looking at your team and watching, because if somebody's dying, if I see somebody dying in your fight, that's whose gear I'm going to recommend that you put on. Like if I see somebody just completely die and you have no gear on them, I'm going to be like, okay, well, your next gear should go on radar, shield, different things to keep people alive, especially your defense. It's a problem. But the first person that falls in battle should be the one that you're targeting to either move around or increase their gear. It's kind of, like a tried and true method.
And you're also picking who you want to nuke first. You're also picking, say, you've got now at the moment tank and against missile. Like for me, it's always good to try and get Swift first. At the same time, with Fiona's skill with her debuff, it's also very important for her to getting her out. And the thing as well is that because Marshall is in your back right, Marshall's, once he releases his skill and that he's debuff from his first skill, is only targeting Swift, whereas if you have him in the middle, he's going to be targeting all 3 back row, but that way that the 3 back row are also going to have increased critical damage. So you're going to do more damage to 3 heroes if you have them in the middle, but if you've got them like where you have the moment bottom, only going to be targeting, but he's going to take the brunt. So you're only going to be targeting Swift, but he's going to be taking the brunt of all the damage, so he's going to be dropping. That makes sense. And I found that Kim also, because Kim's at the front, if you put Marshall in the middle, in the back row, and you're targeting, say, Fiona, Kim's first initial barrage and then awakening skill, she's going to be targeting that middle one first. And that middle Fiona is going to be dropping before everyone else. We're also going to be doing more damage to the other two heroes because Marshall's skill has expanded like between the three of them instead of just Swift where he's lined up now. So if you watching your battle, he's only targeting Swift. That when he releases his first skill, you can see that his first skill is only going to be targeting first and second hero, the first hero in the front. But if you've switched Marshall in the back row, once he's released his first skill, he's going to have all three of their back row done. But if you switch now, like if you do the lineup,
that is so much information. I feel like my brain is being like deep massaged.
I know. I apologize. Okay. I have a bit of a.
And everyone's like, he's cutting in and out, guys. He's literally okay. Yeah. Like at any point, a wave could just come and just like make him have to surf. You know, he could be fighting a kangaroo right now. We don't know what he's doing. It's lunchtime.
That was this morning. We've got another battle later.
Oh, okay, perfect. I wasn't sure which time the kangaroo boxing happened.
Oh, usually in the afternoon, just as like last.
Yeah, I have other friends that are in Australia, and they're like, the internet here is the worst. I'm like, I would probably commit crimes.
So as you can see, QB, you've got all three heroes now affected by Mark's first skill.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yep. Yep, that's badass. But I still do more damage to this lineup with taking Swift out first.
Yeah. So can I recommend? So the lineup that I had for yours, for instance, the one against yourself, if you take out Williams and put McGregor in.
Oh yes. Yep.
So put McGregor behind Kimberly.
I actually, when I was running this before Koala, I think it was Williams actually did better than Murphy.
Yeah, no. So Murphy needs to be in the front row.
Yes,
with Kimberly.
I'll run that again. Hold on. I'll run it again.
Look at this live sandboxing, guys.
So the reason being is that when you have Gregor in your back row, he's not taking the initial attack straight off. So when he generates his skill by taunting the other heroes, he's going to take all the damage away from everyone from the front row. So your Murphy will be able to have the ability to cast their skill like that. And keep in mind as well, like I'm sure everyone knows, but use your season like boosts as well. So for instance, fish, make sure you use your fish before you do these global expeditions, or make sure you generate war fever.
Yeah, see,
you lasted longer.
No, didn't do as well in that one. See, this is the one that let me see if it's happened. I didn't test this yet with this higher end one, but this is the one that lasted.
How's your gear though? Is your gear on those heroes? Like, do you have full gear on those heroes?
Everything is 4-star. Well, McGregor's all red, but all my tank heroes are 4-star or 4 dots, except for the guns on Williams, McGregor, and Marshall. And I'm actually, I think I have one more. I'm waiting on my last 20 to put my fourth dot on Stetman's, I forget what I'm on. With Shield. Is Shield maybe his radar? But anyway, let's still see this one.
Unfortunately, Koala, you're probably going to have to be in the Discord server and answer people's questions in the Season 6 chat, because now they're going to be like, you know things, please answer all of this immediately.
That's what I do with my alliance. That's what I do with all my friends within our grouping as well.
Eric, imagine asking to be the president for the buff to run that. I literally, I couldn't.
Yeah, no bueno.
So see how you have McGregor at the front, and now McGregor is taking, say, 4 heroes initial, like, just auto attack.
Yeah.
He's not able to release his skill with his taunt. So that's why having him in the back row is that you want to be able to have that second release of taunt, which generates that defense with all your heroes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. But I put Williams in instead of Murphy.
And especially Murphy, because Murphy's skill protects against physical damage. Why use Williams at all? I have Murphy in that line.
Also, let's just point out how hot Kim is in this season.
Yeah, this
Thank
got
you.
plowed. This lineup got plowed with Williams in front.
Happy reset, kids.
Yeah, see, your Kimberly got nuked well and truly before she even got any her
it wasn't
skills
close.
off.
It wasn't close. But that's why when I had it the other night, I just think the team is so much stronger than I was fighting the other night. Because McGregor was able to hang for a while, and he was able to release his skill. He wasn't getting, I think that's the difference between what's happening now versus before, because this team is so strong that I'm fighting. I mean, they're up to 108 million. That it's just different.
Well, you should be way higher than me. I am, I'd say maybe 25 levels or 30 levels higher than you at the moment.
All red
And
gear.
my Murphy's only 2. No, I'm not all red gear.
Oh no.
So how far have you progressed through that stage?
What do you mean?
So what level are you up to on stage that you're at against Missile?
1,058.
Yeah, so I'm at 1,101, and my Murphy is not 30, so you should technically be way higher than me.
Well, I got nothing. Did you use your tactic cards?
Well, the thing is, though, at the start of the season, I wasn't really aware that your monster core card, when you utilize it, actually X Global Expedition, and same thing with your monster card, your PVE card, purple one, also affects it as well.
But did you? I'm saying, did you activate your monster card for this?
No.
Oh, okay. What is your what about your tactic cards levels? What are you at right now here for your tactic card buff?
So right now I'm at 54.
All right, there you go. That's the difference. It's not my lineup. It's not my heroes. It's because I'm only getting a buff here of 15,000 and 3,000 defense. You're all the way over here. You're getting 20,000 and 4,000.
Adding on top of it.
Yeah, because I'm not getting any of that. Do you have a zombie card? Do you have your zombie tactic card? Even by accident, would you have it that leveled up from killing zombies like the regular ones?
Are you talking about the purple one or the core card?
The purple one.
I haven't updated. I do have it. Updated it.
Oh, you haven't been using that for?
Oh, okay. No, I do use it. I do use it through here, yeah, but it's only level graded it.
What level are you at? 1?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
for the purple
Yeah.
PvE core card, yeah.
I literally just got mine today, so like I've been killing for 7 days without it, and I'm like at this point I might as well sell it because it's pointless.
I wouldn't even bother even ching your purple card until you've completed your main like core card, so your main purple cards. Because what now? I'm through what, week 6? I think I am at the moment. Where am I? Week 5 at the moment. So at the moment, I basically everything in terms of my purple cards except for one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's what I'm waiting for. I've collected 21 out of 22.
Or you say 21 and 22?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Right. So for me with my tactical cards, just kept it at the counter reversal, the missile, and the tank. And then I have the quick stride attribute abuse. And that's at 11. That's the only one that I have.
These are my lineup right now, like to fight when I'm in a garrison attack. So I use the counter reversal card, the air missile, and then I use garrison duration because this will extend my time while I'm using defense regroup. 21. I'm up to 21 seconds right now for every 60 minutes. So anybody who watched the fight today. Actually, a lot of my team was saying their card had already expired. I still had like 7-8 minutes left on mine. And that was just getting in there little at a time. But this I know from season 5 is one of the most valuable cards that I can have. Is extending defensive regroup.
Absolutely.
So
yeah. I can't recommend that core card, the defensive regroup. So important when it comes to city defense and fishing ground defense as well. Because if you aren't in a good enough position defending either those, like that fishing ground or that city, that your time to return for your squads is going to be way, way, way too long.
Yeah, so I use for any fight that I'm in last season and this season, I'll keep the same approach. I use the Garrison Morale Boost card, which gives me 10.5% while I'm in there. Right now, it goes up as I go, and then I get a bonus 10.5% when I use defensive regroup, which I do. So my morale goes up by 21%. And then in addition, I use defensive regroup, which immediately returns to base. I really don't care about anything else other than immediately returning to base because it's the most valuable thing in any battle. And I will tell you that a lot of people talk about attack, like, oh, I want to, make one of my cards an attack card. Should I attack to get people out? My feeling is if you want to win any kind of battle in any building that you're going into, you're worried about getting people out of the building so you can take over. The problem is, at some point, if you aren't holding a building or worrying about holding a building, you aren't going to win anyway. So regardless, at some point, you need to hold that building to gain your percentage.
Absolutely.
Up. So
it's way more important for your squads to stay in there longer rather than taking squads out.
Exactly. So I feel like in this game, the mentality going in, the mentality is always attack, and not enough focus is on defense. And this is, to me, more valuable of me getting in there. And then first of all, the amount of time you save having your squads return to base and then being able to send them again, when you're talking about upper tier fighting people in your alliance that need to go there, it could be the difference between winning and losing. If you actually figured out the extra amount of attacks you're getting from not having to return to base and then send it again, it's enormous. to not have to burn back and then send it, to just be able to pop out and then send it, pop out and then send it. Like, again, because you automatically return, it's so valuable. It's really just incredible. So,
especially, like I said, especially when if you're not in a position for odds to enter that building, like as if you're not close to your defensive target, is invaluable. And that's how I can't stress enough for, like, during these seasons, that positioning for either capturing a city or defending a city or capturing a fishing ground or defending a fishing ground, that positioning is so key. You could defend against a much like a harder alliance, like such a tough alliance with some big whales, but if they've got no areas to be able to move close into and they've got to send their squads in, you're more than likely going to be able to hold them off way longer than what you would normally do if they manage to get, say, a spot in the mud right next to the fishing ground or city.
yeah. Yep.
And it's okay. It's okay if you get zeroed in the mud, because your alliance should have enough engineers that they are so close to that ruins that they'll be able to clear those ruins before the enemy can even get any squads to get down there and clear them.
Pro tip, guys,
You got that?
engineers are important.
You got that, bud?
I got that.
All right.
Our engineers are so important. So
They're different between winning and losing.
I'm the best
Absolutely.
engineer, guys. 100%.
Yeah. All right, Koala.
I just frolic around.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna head, but thanks
you,
for
brother.
inviting me on. If you do need to know anything about the season, like I said, I'm in week 5 at the moment, and things are sort of ramping up this week. We've got the sanctuary destruction we can do on the weekend. We've got the outpost destructions starting in a couple of days.
What
If
are
you
you
want to
on
know
your
anything,
what are you on your server, Koala? We didn't even get your
President.
You're
president of 38.
You're the president of 38? Oh, Jesus, Bun, you hearing this?
Oh my god, the accent, the nerd stuff, and he's the president. Jeez. Jeez.
I gotta get you.
Save some ladies for the rest of us, okay?
Her shoes are off. Her socks are off.
That
I gotta get you. I gotta get you off before this gets R-rated around here.
Okay.
Well, you're not
but yeah,
winning,
like
Koala. Congratulations, you are officially a VIP 19. You are part of the WWC community. You've been anointed.
Appreciate it. If you, like I said, if you need anything, send me a DM. I'm on most of the times anyway, and I can when I can. Yeah,
I need lots of things
catch
now.
you guys.
Hey,
Specifically voices. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time, Koala.
Keep them to a minimum, Bun.
He's like, oh man, what am I in for?
Oh, he's in. Cool. You got him now, Bun. He's trapped.
Yeah. All right, guys,
forever.
take it easy.
Thanks for taking
Have
the
a good
time,
day.
Koala.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Well,
Gotcha.
look at that, Bun. Made a new friend on Discord here. You just never know what the evening turns into around these parts.
I just want you guys to know that I typed in his username, friended him, sent him a link to join WWC, got him in WWC, made a group chat with him, QB, and I, then told QB so that way QB could start the group call. Okay? Out
Listen.
here doing the most.
You are much appreciated, by the way. And yeah, Koala good peeps. We'll have to see out there. We should have spied on Koala to see where he's at. I cannot go in my chat, so it's useless for me to do that. See this little megaphone at the bottom of the screen shaking? Yeah. That's not for me. That's not for me, Bun.
Okay.
No. Not for me to click on.
You're like, I can't go there right now, guys. And I'm like, well,
No.
I could.
No, the team's well aware. Yeah. They are well aware and incredibly supportive, actually, of the WWC. So
we actually make sure we double check that QB is always just doing doing the right stuff. That's why there's a lot of background workers. So that way he doesn't have to accidentally click the wrong screen, okay?
Very true. It's very true. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. That was amazing information by Koala, by the way. Bun Bun has all the notes and tips. She was writing everything down. So if you need any kind of information from Koala's chat, please just ask Bun Bun. She's got it all for you. So, just saying.
Yeah, guys, I'll just answer. You just send me a DM. I'm totally not muted. And I'll answer you.
Yeah. I also learned how we're going to actually look over the next couple of days and see the difference as we raise the tactic card buff. And so I can show you the difference because his was at 54, which is incredible.
That's actually amazing.
I know. I'm going to go
I
back
think
to
maybe I'll ask him
sandboxing.
to send some photos of some stuff that he has going on because he was breaking up a little bit. And that might make it easier for some people to some people just learn differently.
I don't know what's
they can't
going
always
on
hear it and see
with the I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi over in Australia, but
it's real bad.
I feel like
it's
we need
real bad out there.
Is there a does the entire country of Australia have a GoFundMe?
Probably.
I don't know.
Who's like, it's bad, guys.
Is he? Did he say that?
Yeah, he said it's bad.
Huh?
It's very bad there. It's very rough. They're literally an island, though. I mean, like, some parts of that get hit pretty hard with storms and stuff, so it's not shocking to me.
Australia is like the weirdest place. It's like it has all these weird rules and things about it, and it's like both. It's like the weird. It's both like a country. It's like a country and a continent. Both. So it's just,
I mean, the people from there are also kind of weird, but that accent is just, chef's kiss. So they get away with a lot because of that.
I do. And you know what's weird? I can tell you in America, I think we're biased to appreciate and like Australian accents because of Crocodile Dundee. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. But I believe Paul Hogan just became part of the American culture that Australia just became instantly accepted by everybody because Paul Hogan was just so badass and cool that how do you not?
I mean, that makes sense.
How do you not like him, right? What did he do? What was it? Foster's Australian for beer, right? Didn't he do Foster's?
I don't know that.
I don't the worst Australian accent you've ever heard.
Okay. Well, the Irvine kid now, he's like so popular because he's like really attractive and young and like is out there saving cute animals and stuff. He was like on Dancing with the Stars, like 2 other shows. He's everywhere.
Everywhere. You know who else is everywhere? That guy Woo.
Woo is literally everywhere.
Everywhere.
He just randomly, like, this is the DMs I get. Quan is like, Bun, I need help. And I'm like, can't answer you, bud. Good talk. Yeah. Woo's like, here's a tile. Wisconsin's like, here's a really, really bad Star Wars pickup line because he knows that I don't like them. So he sends them.
See?
They just bully me.
It
is just bullying. And I hear from you when it's like a new dog picture is like when he puts a new picture of his dog up, I'm like, yes, send me 10 more of those. Thank you.
Death Wolf over there in Australia too. Don't let him fool you with that Umbreon nonsense. His name in the game, he's just camouflages. It's Death Wolf. So, just to let you know, he's also Australian. Got a whole Australian
we just learned so much.
The WWC, whole Australian scene going on. Okay, so let's get through a couple things. We already hit reset, and I tell you what, I'm gonna end up doing like a 6-hour show with Bun over here, trying to get through all this stuff. So,
there's literally always stuff, guys. We're sorry.
Always, it's never ending. Let me get some of my rewards here. Important at reset to get your rewards so you can get as much as you can get now. My daily stipend is up. Let's see, what do we got? My battle pass I gotta get here. Complete all that stuff. I think, did I just finish the battle pass? Oh no, not yet.
I haven't even bought the battle pass.
It's wild. I'm just like, all this
You're
stuff
just
needs to
you're
get done.
so far ahead of me.
All right, so
You're
guys,
on another level.
I'm gonna walk you through real quick. Let's say we do Beneath the Ruins. Real quick. How are you doing with Beneath the Ruins there, Bun?
Oh, I'm doing so good that I literally message Ducky and I say, "Hey, so about this Beneath the Ruins, do you think that we could just not do it at all?" And
Oh.
she's like, "No, you have to do it."
I'm going to show you how to do Beneath. I'm going to attempt to show on here. I do it on my phone. I don't do it on the PC. People say it's easier on the PC. I actually get more control now on my phone. What I've learned to do is be incredibly slow. Okay.
So you're just like slow walking off the cliffs there.
Yeah, I try to stay in control instead of going like a maniac.
Okay, so I just like free fall and hope I land on something.
Yeah, that's how I was doing it before. But now, ever since, I've kind of... I went off. See the computer. That was the computer got me. I went off the... I'm losing my face here. Unfair.
He's okay, guys. Don't worry. I still cannot get over how jiggly
Jesus.
they made the mushrooms.
It
is my absolute favorite thing to watch.
Caught. I'm gonna get caught. I swear to you, on my phone, I'm so much better at this. Like, I can't let the mouse. It ends up over here, off screen, and I can't do it. I wish I could use the keypad or something. It's ridiculous.
Guys, he said he was really good, and then like the skill wasn't there.
I just said I figured it out because I was doing it like a maniac before, and now I'm gonna like record. See how it goes on here.
He's gonna send us a phone video later, guys. Don't worry.
I am. I swear I am. This is gonna be.
He's gonna clean the screen. He's gonna make sure his fingers are like the perfect level of moisture.
I can't do it. I can't do it. My mouse keeps moving off the screen. If I could use the goddamn arrow keys, I'd be fine. I can't do it. You see where my mouse goes all the way over here? I wish, you know what? Is my...
I thought your mouse was just broken.
I was hoping my screen... Okay. I just touched my screen like I have a touchscreen PC. So it's like, can I do that? Or not? I just say, that's like, let me try to do a little bit more compact and see if I can do it on the PC. Already the guy runs to the left for some reason. I don't know why.
Guys, he's like actually really good at this game.
I'm really not. I really am. I actually have figured it out, but not on the PC.
He's just anxious because I'm here judging him. I, for one, am very bad at it. But I love fishing. That one I'm great at.
Doing it again. I'm trying to stay more compact with the mouse. Oh, come on. Can't. Oh, nope. Look how close I was. The mouse is going to make me throw my entire PC. I can't do it. Whoever said it was easier on the PC, I swear to God, I have no clue what they're talking about. I don't know how they do it easier on the PC, what happens. So much easier on my phone to touch and make it move left to right where it's not so wild like this.
Flightboard says you need to try the WASD keys.
What do I need to do?
The arrows.
What do I need to do?
WASD as the WASD keys.
WASD?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a shortcut? Oh, shit.
I think that's like the other way. I think that's like the way that like you used to game. Like you would put your left hand on those, and your right hand would be like on the enter or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a PC gamer, guys. Okay,
What are you saying?
I played like
WASD. Oh, yeah?
Nint-
Well, first of all, I only need
yeah,
left. Why do I need WASD? I only need to go left, right. So why do I need to go W and S? Are you saying just do the A and D?
yeah.
Oh, okay. What's he saying?
He
WS?
said it in the Discord. He
No, the
pinged
arrow.
me.
My freaking. I did numlock. I did the arrows. It didn't work. I couldn't get it to work. So I don't know what was going on. But my keyboard doesn't work. Whatever.
It's
I find it so
probably
much
in like
easier on the
settings.
phone.
I don't know.
I just found like at the end of the day, when I was like scrambling before to do it, like just trying to like do it so fast, and now I just feel like just slowly going and dropping left to right. I really on your cell phone, it's so easy to just do. But either way, make sure you're doing it. It's up to 1 million now on stage 8 for the mushroom. It's so many rewards. It's crazy. So now we are going to just make sure we do the upgrades here. So you don't need to use diamonds yet. I think my alliance can complete it pretty quick. I just try to get these done as soon as possible because every minute counts. That's it. Okay. How close am I? No, not that close. All right. All right, Bun. That's done. I needed to make sure I get these done. Buy any pack and recruit 2 heroes. So let's recruit heroes real quick. Done. Buy any pack. Well, funny because we're about to buy a pack in the Bounty Hunter. So why don't we just buy that now? All right, Bun. So while we're here, let's just do some Bounty Hunter and get through this that everybody's talking about. So, Bun, I keep hearing that they've ruined the game in Bounty Hunter, and you can no longer get any rewards in here. What do you think?
I mean, people were pretty upset with it. I feel like it was like last week. Last week they were like, they took away the wandering merchant that did this, and they didn't do this and that, and I'm just like, guys, I don't even know what's happening most days.
All right, so you can only get 1 purchase here for the 500 now. You used to probably be able to get like 20. I don't know if this is really going to. Oh, is there no hunt? They did away with 100. They did away with 100. Oh, okay. Well, this may impact me. I don't know. This may be the first one that I yell about. We'll find out. So you can do. Well, you know what else is kind of bullshit though? I'm gonna call them on something. All you don't realize, but when I buy the 100 pack, this is mythic. It's an alliance gift. It's actually a mythic alliance gift. So I love how they did away with the ability to get an alliance mythic gift. If you're going to do away with it, then well, didn't I just get free bull? What did I get? I know I had the gems, but then I had the 2. What did I use to get the first 2? Weren't those free? Then I used the next 4 for gems. What are you talking about? What were the first 2? Notice. I clicked. I saw 2 of them, and I thought those were the free ones.
You can't get free bullets anymore,
That's what he
and
says.
only the small merchant pack, so way less tickets.
But I did. I the first 2 that I clicked on, I thought were free bullets, and then I did the next 4, which were gems, 500 gems per. So it's 2,000 gems. But the first 2 clicks that I did, I thought was free. They did away with. I understand what you're saying there, Pun. Thank you. I see what you. He just emphasized what he said. He's like, yeah, you're not listening to me, so here. Like, I get you, buddy. All right, well, we'll see. I don't know that it necessarily matters. Let's see how often we get Wandering Merchant before we get our panties in a bunch. All right? So I'm not going to spend anything on bullets because I did bring 696 bullets over. So we're going to see. See? Woo saying for free. See, I thought they were free. I know the first ones that I clicked on were free, and then the next ones I clicked on were gems. So they're still free. The first two. We'll find out tomorrow. Tomorrow we will make sure we highlight this. Yeah, right there. See, Ducky's saying it. Look at Ducky. Look at Ducky saying. The chest next. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try to launch the Wandering Merchant. Let's see how quick we can get her. Oh shit! I just killed one time. I already launched her. I'll tell you what, guys. So far, it's fake news. $10. Okay, it's always the $10 one. All right, we're gonna do this. So 120 now. 50 is usually what? 600 bullets for 50. I usually can spend, right? So it's really no different if I can just have her launch every time. How fast can I launch her the second time? Let's use all our bullets. Let's just do, yeah, okay, I know what it's gonna do. Call it in, Kim. Oh, already the second Wandering Merchant's been launched. Already. Another 120. Okay. Now, I will tell you this. They always had the 120 launch. Now, it was easier when you can get 600 for 50, right? That was easier. However, last time I checked, if I can get a shit ton of the 120s, if I get 5 of the 120s, I'm going to end up with 600 anyway. I'm going to end up right where I was. I'm just doing it 120 at a time instead of 50. So let's see how many I can do. So far, I'm not concerned. I'm getting plenty of bullets. I'm getting plenty of stuff. Everything's pouring in just like usual. Da-da-da-da-da. I got another one that launched. Okay, so they're all going to be 120 now. I take it. They're not even, they just did away with the 50. I would have to see that there, right? Did they drop the price on the, no, these are still not going to happen. Like, okay. I got another laundry merchant.
Ducky posted a photo in the Discord showing that it still does give you the 2 free bullets.
Look at all these that I
before
just
you have to do
launched.
the gem ones.
Oh, she did. See, pun. She posted it in the Discord. Look at all these wandering merchants that I. This is all fake news so far.
No, but look, see at the top, 6 out of 6. They're right. You can only launch 6 a day, so you don't want to keep going. You want to wait till that resets.
Oh, so that's all I can get, huh? Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't launch. I wouldn't fight anymore today, so that way it resets for you for tomorrow.
Well, but then I have to play it. I have to play it because I have to get more tickets. It's just making you play the game more. Is what it's making you do. You can't, you're going to run out of... Okay, so I can only launch her, so I can get... So what is that? 600, so it's giving me 720. It's only giving me 720 per day? Right?
Yeah.
And how many days are we doing this? 5 more? 5 more days of it?
Yeah, something like that. So, I mean, I would personally just max launches each day, so that way you can max how many wandering merchants you get.
That's only going to give me, that's not enough, though, Bun, for me. That doesn't allow me to do everything I need to do. That only gives me 3,500 tickets. I mean, give or take, what, it's going to give me 3,600 tickets? It only gives me, it's only a way for 3,600 tickets. I need, in order to get everything at a minimum, I need 2,250. I need 4,250. Oh, wow, did they kill the... Oh. Never mind.
I don't know if those prices changed at all.
I don't know either. It seems cheap. I don't know why. So that's 52. I need 52.50. I need 52.50 at the minimum for this. And then if I were to do, so if I can get 52.50, I'll be okay in here. Now the max somebody would want to spend would add in another 4,400 to get this. So if somebody really wanted to spend, you would need 52.50. You need to find a way to get about 96.50. And then if they did the level 5, which is another 80, right? Times 6, so let's just call it another like 500. Will be around 10,000. Around 10,100 tickets should get you like just about buying out the store. And you get 30, so you can get 3,500 normal. So today we're going to experiment. How many tickets can we get? So far we have 1,080 tickets, right? 1,080. All right. So if we kept playing, Pun.
Oh, okay, Pun. That makes sense. So sometimes in the little free chest next to Kim, you get like a random like free bullets in there. That's what Pun is talking about. He's saying they removed that now.
No, they got rid of the free bullets out of here. I got it. I gotcha. Yeah, very like usually
it takes us a minute, guys. Sorry.
Usually it's a level 3 or whatever the drone component box there that pops out of here. But I see. Yeah, sometimes it did do that. All right, so we're just going to use the bullets to see how many bullets can we get in a day. So I'm just going to buy everything, and we're just going to do it all for one day, okay? So here's the extra. So we were at 1,080, but that's what we got. And if we stopped for the day like you suggested, you can get 1,080 to maximize it, okay? All right, so we're gonna show what you actually get, and we are going to. Okay. We'll whale it out and we'll see what everybody's all upset about. How many can we get?
All points today for Versus are brought to you by Bullets for Bounty Hunter.
I think this is going to be fake news, Bun.
I mean, I definitely think that for mid-range and lower spenders, it is definitely harder for them compared to high spenders because
Why? But they weren't doing Wandering Merchant anyway. So what do they care if the 50 went away?
I feel like some of them were doing like a pack like each time or something. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, this is showing you how much I can do just. We did 1,080. This is going to show you how many I can do just off of bullets. So if you saved bullets, this is going to show how much we could do.
I saved my bullets, but last time we had it, I ran it because I was worried they were going to get rid of this and change it.
Now, in this display, Bun, money really doesn't matter because we're just going to look at how many you can do if you saved bullets. That's all we're going to look at with this display. If you had happened to save them instead of buying from the Wandering Merchant.
I always get so annoyed when the boss comes and like I'll have just enough bullets for everything but like the last hit on him, and I'm like, for real?
There you go, like this. I'm out. I can only hit him. Every hit is whoa, easy. Oh, did you see that warning? Stop playing immediately. Damn. Okay. So there we are. So we were able to get just from here 1,570 bullets. Right? Now I'm at 2285. So I still say fake news. I still say fake news.
Oh, look, and you just got 30 free bullets.
Oh, I did. Where the hell did those? Oh, from here? Oh, maybe I collected them from here? Hold
yeah,
on,
when
then.
you collected them.
I'm going to get more.
So now you can kill that boss.
Now I can kill him and get another. Look at this. More tickets. There. I want the warning again. You ready?
Everyone is so excited for you. They're like, you can do it.
Get the 30. Get the 30. Get the 30. Okay, here we go, guys. Look it. Now, if I happen to be a high spender, I'm not. But if I were, I would be very upset because the game is only allowing me to get 2,350 tickets today. I mean, I don't understand. Like, if I could do that every day, so you'd have to convince me that it's more, it's somehow costing you more money. I don't see how it is, though, because this is $60 for Wandering Merchant, okay? Let me pull back the curtain on spending a little bit for you. So this would be $60 on Wandering Merchant. Then we spent from here, we spent what? We did a 50, right? We did a 50, we did a, what did we do? A 20, a 10, and a 5? I think that's what was there, right? If you are in Bounty Hunter and you have your little price thing still available, check me. How many are there? Is it 50, 20, 10, and 5? It's just 4 price levels? I just want to make sure I'm doing that accurately. The cost.
I have duckies, but hers don't look right because it's like 714. So that's a different country.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, good. Arrow's here, so prepare for the chat to get spammed. 70, 80, so 85. So that's $85 buying bullets every day. And then on top of that, you can get 60 from Wandering Merchant. So that's 145. So you can spend $145 per day on Wandering Merchant. Right? And I got 5 more days of that. I think.
Yes. It should be. Yeah, because it says 5 days at the top there.
About 580, so that's what, 6? That's like 700. So you can still spend like $725 on Wandering Merchants. And for $725, you can get 10,000 tickets. For $725. So if I compare that to before, where I would be able to get the Wandering Merchant and get $50 packs for 600 bullets, right? It would take me 10 Wandering Merchants to get to 6,000, right? Yeah. Because you usually get 600 bullets per.
You think I'm doing the math?
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's 10 to get to 6,000. And then you would need another, what, like 4? Well, what we're doing? 6,000. My pen. This pen sucks. Don't you hate how you have shitty pens, but you never get rid of pens? You just move it to the side when it doesn't work.
Calculator.
Such bullshit.
You have a phone with a calculator, a
I
PC
hate-
in front of you with a calculator.
I should.
You're like, hold on, let me
I
doodle.
love doing. I love sitting here. You should train your brain and do shorthand math. All right, I'll do this calculator. What did I say? 600. 15. You'd have to buy 600 times. What? 17. Okay, so you'd have to get 17 50 packs. So it used to, if you just got it via packs, it would cost you $850 for the 50 packs.
Cheap.
And now it costs you $725. Now, I will tell you as a spender, though, you weren't always getting the 50 packs. You also had to play the game, and you got a bunch of tickets through the game. But I will also tell you that the majority of what you were doing was through the Wandering Merchant. You were probably getting, realistically, you were probably launching her 50 about 5 times, would be what I guess you were launching her per day, around 5 times. You'd still launch her 6 times. One of them would be for the $10 one. 5 of the 50s is what you would end up doing. And then that would give you 3,000 a day. You can end up getting that way. But either way, that's how you were doing it. So you were easily launching her, I don't know. You were getting probably 10 of those 50 packs at least. At least you were getting 10. So you were at least spending 500. I'm going to guess probably more like closer to 600, but maybe 500. Then you were buying, in order to keep playing the game, you would have to buy the 100 pack of the bullets. So the spenders were spending at least $100 on bullets, at least, if not more. I honestly, I think this is a bunch of bullshit. I think this is all fake news. I think you can pretty much, all the big spenders out there can pretty much get everything that they really need to get. It's not, I think you're hearing them be up in arms over nothing. So let me show you what a spender would be able to do. It's around the same price what it was before. Yeah, based on what I just figured out, what I would have spent, it's around the same thing. And so what do you get for that money? They spend $725 on the Bounty Hunter event, and they would be able to clean out every level 5 for the 6 full days. They can clean out all the bond badges for the event. They can clean out the training certificates for the event. They can clean out the drone parts for the event. And they could clean out all the speed ups if they wanted for the event. That was 1,000. Now, what they would be short on is if they wanted to sit here and get the Valor, which is 5,000, then that would limit, because they're probably limited to around 10,000 tickets and around $725 for the event. So if your heart bleeds for them out there and you feel that the game has been destroyed now, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the fact that they can only spend $725 and they can only clean out 2 or 3 things from the Bounty Hunter event instead of the entire store. What they want to be able to do...
you guys just have to save your bullets now. You just have to save and spend them when you have more saved up.
They're free to play now? They turn the high spenders into free to play people?
Yeah, we're just... Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. You're just going to have to save up, okay? Can't get it all at once.
So the high spenders would probably need to do, let's just say they need 2250, they need 4400. The Valor was 5,000, so if they did the Valor as well, then they probably do the training ticket, so that's 2,000. And then they probably get this every day would be my guess. Another 480. So let me see. I became an accountant now, Bun.
I mean, you are just doing it all. A man of many hats.
I am. I'm just trying to decode it for all the free-to-play low spenders that want to know the truth about how horrible the game is now and what it's actually done with these emails. The truth. Let's get to the truth.
Like the issue with the emails is they like word bomb you. You know, they're just like, here's a bunch of stuff, and what people need to know, and this is also why I don't like when Alliance sent out gigantic mail or presidential mail that's like 14 pages. We just want to know the gist of it. Like, what actually changed financial wise? You got rid of this one, so now I can only spend this much max. Like, this is the max I can get at an event unless I do this. Like, it's too much otherwise.
Okay, so they can get 14. Okay, guys. So if they spend out and buy the store, which is similar to what we just did today, they can get a total of 14,100 bullets. I just got 2,350 in a day. So where did I come up with that? All I did was just do 2,350, and I multiplied it 5 more times. So then I added this on. So they brought us to 14,100 tickets. That's how many they can get in a day. What does that buy you in the store if they were to do that? They could get all the level 5 boxes, all these, the bond badges, all the training certificates, all the drone parts, all the Valor, and all the speed ups, I think. Or no, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So just these 3. They can clean out the level 5, the training certificates, the drone parts, and the Valor. They can clean all that out from the store. So there you go. That's what high spenders
You heard
can
it
do.
here first, guys.
Yeah, it's my first time with this event change, so I'm just covering it from top to bottom and telling them that's the truth. That's what we just did. You just maxed it out so you can get 14,000. If you wanted to spend, that's what you would end up getting.
I would like everyone here to know that I think that last word stresses me out so much. My next recommended video after this is cozy reading ambience by the crackling fireplace and peaceful patio views with no music. I have literally never watched.
So yeah, Death Wolf. Yeah, I would recommend saving to 1,000, because you can do it. So you can do that pretty fast. You can turn this over pretty fast and constantly do this event and get a lot of tickets. I mean, I did a lot tonight. I did 1,600 tickets. 1,600 bullets got me 1,560 tickets. So I would base it off of that, Death Wolf. Like, what do you want to get in the store? Like, what are you looking to maximize on here? If it's bond badges, those are 2,250. However, if you do it every time you get 1,000 and you're getting what, like, let's say 12, let's say you save until you get 1,000 bullets, and what is that? You get like 900 or something like that every time. So you'd be getting, is it 2,250? So you can get like this. So you'd be able to get 20 for every 1,000. Is what you would be able to get. 20 bond badges for every 1,000 bullets that you saved. I just think if you did that on repeat, it's easier for you. Holy shit, you're saving 5,000? Why would you do that? That's not, I wouldn't, even when I spent, it wasn't worth it to get the 5,000. I wouldn't do that. It's not worth it. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, bro, Astro. It's not worth it to get all the way to here to do that. You can, if you think about that, bro, you could get, so when you get the 5,000, what did I do for 1,600? I got 1,560, right? So 3,200, maybe you get like 3,000 tickets. And then you're getting like 4,500 tickets. It's going to take you, what's it going to take you, like 5 months to save that? You want the 5-banger. Well, how long is it going to take you to save 5,000 bullets, bro? 5 months? 6? You're only going to do Bounty Hunter every 6 months? So if it's less than that, then that means you can get to 1,000 more times. Every single month you can get to 1,000. Saj says if you get the 300, yep, every event, you will use 1,500 to get 5. Get 5 what? 1,500. You mean to get to 8? Oh, yeah. I see what he's saying. Yeah, I totally agree with him. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's why I think if
you
you're
guys
gonna...
are doing so much math right now. So much.
Sorry, bud. Sorry, we're losing. But yeah, I think if you're gonna, I don't know. I have to now. My next step would be to track for you how many bullets you can get every single event. I don't know. I'd have to look at that to see for the free. I gotta take the free bullets plus the diamond bullets, and you'd have to spend 2,000. You'd have to be willing to spend 2,000 diamonds a day for the event. It's definitely worth it to get all the bullets. But I'd have to see like what that brings you. What does that bring you for the event? I don't know. I didn't look at that. So. But I know 5,000. You're definitely better off. You're better off using it. You're better off using way before that, bro, than to sit there and spend. I mean, like his logic, like Saj's logic, Astro. He's basically saying every event you can pretty much get the 300. So if it took you 5 months to save 5,000. Every event, every month, you can pretty much get the 300. That would get you 5 chests. So you're saving it just to get the 5 chests, but he's saying you would get 5 chests in 5 months anyway. Just from the 300 by itself. But I just think it's more like you're constantly taking from the store every month, which I think is you're going to end up more in the long run constantly chipping away at the store. Than trying to just save up one wad and then blow it. It's not the same as glittering. Like there's not one item in Bounty. You have to use different logic for this than you do for like glittering event. You're doing it for glittering event because ultimately, well, even at glittering event, you don't need to do it anymore, to be honest with you, because now they have it in the honor store. So you can afford to just get the 1 mythic print or 2 mythic prints from glittering event. So you don't even have to do a glittering event. And more like Bullseye, right? So Bullseye is the best comparison. Bullseye, you always want to save your 700 bullets. You have no choice. There's no way around it. There's no like, hey, if I use 100 bullets here or 200 bullets here, then I'm better off. This event is different. This one, you don't have to make it to the end. I don't find it to be bad. I've never found 5,000 for these 5 to be of value, to be honest with you. So
it also depends on where your drone is at, and you also don't push your drone like other people do.
But that's what I'm saying. I've never found it when I needed my component. Like Bounty Hunter's been out for a long time since the key event went away. So I'm just saying it's not a good deal. It was never a good deal for me to get the 5,000 to go it. I would always, when I always bought the 1,800. I never had to play, and that'll show you how many bullets I needed in this game, by the way, how many Wandering Merchants, because I never had to play this game more than 1,800 bullets. I used to do Wandering Merchant over and over and over again. So that'll tell you right there. I've never gone as far as to get the 5 for this. Now, more bun, what I don't find of value anymore that I do is the drone parts. That's my strategy of like this, not having to get the drone parts for 4,400. More value to do the bond badges. But anyway, that's the Bounty Hunter store. Any advice there, Bun?
I mean, I just look at this stuff and sometimes I'm just like, I don't know why everyone is so upset about so many things being removed. I mean, they're like giving it to us in different ways now. They're gonna bring stuff back. It's not all gonna stay away forever. We just gotta wait. Okay. But if you can get the things you want out of the bounty shop without saving for 5 months, I would spend them sooner because you can grow more if you can, invest sooner. 5,000 is not really necessary. I think I saved to like 2,000 and I was bored.
See that, Astro? Better to be a grower than a shower.
Exactly. That's what the Australians tell me.
There you go.
By the way, I've had 4 more Australians DM me.
Oh yeah, you have Australian friends now. You're in the Australian circle.
And I'm so happy. I was like, please send me koala photos. Okay. Little baby kangaroos, I'm here for that life. Did you get on the train yet? Did you do the things you're supposed to do yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I mean, I didn't get on. I'll get on. I'll do all this stuff after I'm on a thing. Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about?
Well, we got a few questions, and I feel like it needs to be possibly its own episode, but people have been joining us from like later servers, and they're just kind of curious best ways to fight, how to figure out how to fight and get high kill counts. And I think it's harder to explain it when you just kind of go through the motions and do it. But they're like, how do you know when to, strip your wall? How do you know when to keep things? Or how do you know when to swap gear or do this? Because you had mentioned that like Doberman is one of those that will go in and like swap his gorilla around and gear and stuff. And they're like, how do you make the call on that? So it was a very good question.
Well, it really depends on your spending level. I mean, high level is, especially you said that's coming from earlier in the game.
Well, the later servers. So like the people who are in the 1700s and plus, because they have, they're new fighters. They're trying to figure out how to get these crazy numbers that they see from other people. They're like, how do you get that many kills? And I'm like, well, some people just have their wall completely empty and they attack smaller farm alliances and they just move around.
So they farm kills. That's like the people who end up with low power and a real lot of kills are farming kills. So they're out in the fields looking at a lot of the bases and trying to find people with troops on their wall that they can hit and find, hunt, and whatever. So a lot of the lower power people, that's all they, that's the way that they can really make a difference. They have to put in a lot more time, a lot more stamina. Those people who are getting a lot of those kills, it's all they can do, because it's not like they can drop in to the middle of an alliance and just hang out for a while and burn bases. So they have to be more tactical about how they're going about it, checking walls, spy planing walls. The best thing you can do to not waste your stamina, though, is to spy plane, make sure the walls you're hitting, at least somebody has a wall up. But even then, if it's a dead base, then you may end up with no drill grounds, no troops. So you also have to kind of look at that person and their power and stuff, to try to...
For me, a good place to learn this is actually in DS, Desert Storm. Because it kind of gets you in the habit of like spy planing quicker, because you want to see if you can take over a building or whatever. And a lot of players in that will manipulate their walls depending on what you're hitting with. So if they know that you can hurt them, they're going to empty their wall so that way they don't lose as many soldiers. And then if they know that they can take you, they're going to put their thing back on after the first hit. So they're looking at their reports. It's a lot about being quick with looking at your reports, scouting plane, and then just knowing how to like move your stuff. Yeah, which takes time and practice.
Yeah, most people who are experienced, one way to just get experience with killing is you don't need a lot of troops. Actually, you can. First thing you want to do is make sure your resources are protected. So, as Wisconsin says, vaults. He's not lying, actually. The one way you can make sure you're completely protected is make sure your resources are protected. Because as a weaker player, you're going to get punted. You're going to get punted around, and it's okay. The other thing is keep your troops in your hospital. If they can't get your resources and your troops are in your hospital, they can't get your troops. So when they go and they actually hit you and punch you around, no big deal, because they're not getting a thing. Zero. All they're doing is really just wasting their stamina punting you around. And then you can end up back in the same exact spot, looking and whatever. Now, when you find a base that you can hit, it allows you to get a lot, when you don't have to worry anymore about when you don't have to worry anymore about being hit because you have nothing to lose, no resources and no troops, because everything's protected. You can now get a lot closer to the fight. I need to go watch the 96 versus 123 fight. Okay. Is it in my... You send me a link, Pun?
Oh my god, you guys have no idea how happy you just made me by sending me different koalas and different animals.
Pun sending me a link.
I got sent Kuoka and a brush-tailed possum. And Hulk sent me a koala cake, and Wu-Tang sent me a koala. Nope, that I think is a Kuoko too. Oh my god.
I am going to
That's a wombat. QB can't open DMs, guys. That's why it's like hard for him to like go and look at things while he's already on a live.
How do you make this smaller? Isn't there a full screen thing?
Cold water, I'm sure. No,
Love it.
that was so good.
Did it up bump. I got it right here. I could have did it with F11. Okay. Hold, please.
He's gonna try to figure out where things are, guys. Hold on.
Whoa.
The fact that your sound is on.
What sound?
Your sound bars are all the way on.
What do you mean?
For the game, for your PC. Look, they're all the way up.
What sound?
What do you
for
mean
the game? No,
yeah.
the game is muted. If it's on, I can't hear it. Like, I haven't listened to the game in whatever, I can assure you. Does it come through on the other end? No, see, it's all muted.
No.
It's all muted.
It's like we can't hear it, but like the fact that it's like all the way up, I don't know.
But
I feel like
muted.
You secretly listen to this when you're playing.
No, they've been very muted for a very long time. Okay, now you made me get rid of that. I'm trying to go to the fight, and Bun's distracted.
The panic right now.
By what? By who? By me?
Koala, that's a bit forward. We just met and you want photos of me? That's great. That's great.
I can tell you, 123 is incredibly difficult, man. They are a strong. Any of you that have gone against 123, they're crazy. So, like 96 has all these VIP 18s and all this stuff, and they're losing 54%. And they have positioning in the mud. And they still can't get it. Look at that. 123 is so strong. Too easy. For those of you that have gone against them, so strong. They got Ouija Soju.
Listen, Valkyrie just sent me a spider now, QB, so I'm going to have to go and bleach my whole body. Okay?
This is crazy. Look at this. Stigman's here. Abria's here. You got Pitar here. This is the second Stickman account that he made right here. Stickman's moved over here. I mean, it's wild. And there's still... Is this Ouija? Oh, Ouija's over here. Ouija Soju's right here.
Speed running rallies and dying is crazy work.
They're doing everything they can to get to Ouija Soju. Look at this. They're running rallies on him. Stickman's just hitting him over and over again, and they cannot do anything about Too Easy. Look how awesome 123 is, guys. Absolutely incredible business going on with Too Easy.
I love that VIP 18 base. It's so cute.
Which one? Ouija Soju's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that whole story about... do you know that whole thing about Soju? What Soju is?
I do not.
I've learned that Soju, I guess, is like a Korean energy drink, I guess, or something. Or there's, I think there's alcohol. It's like a alcoholic energy drink or something like that. I don't know. It's something. Soju is a big drink. Like I thought it was energy, but maybe not. I don't know. I think there's like alcohol in it. I don't know. Somebody tell me, is it alcoholic? Okay, yeah, Korean alcohol.
Yeah.
And so Ouija is like just one of the popular brands of the soju that they have. Now, I don't know if he's part owner of it or he runs it. I don't know. But he's Ouija Soju. He might just like it for all I know. I don't know the complete story of it. But yeah, it's very sweet alcohol. But it's incredibly popular. So, I mean, Too Easy, they're so impressive. 123 is just so good. I think this season, 96 has their work cut out for them. And 96 has tried to stack the deck. I mean, they've gotten, a VIP 18 account and another VIP 18 account and another VIP 18, and then Stickman made a VIP 18 account with this one, or it's getting close with this Stones account, and yeah, like this is crazy.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones.
This is actually pretty crazy to see it like this. Another thing, guys, when you're fighting is you want to make sure that you have stamina open. Okay? And batch heal when after your hospital's all the way full. Okay?
Look at the positioning. Look at the positioning on this battle, though. See, this may tell you that 96 counted on the fact that they were going to have the mud to win. But actually, look at 123. This is all 123 in the first few rows here. There's not a single 96 that even got into the... This is all 123. So 96 might have just got in here trying to have some fun because they're completely outpositioned. So it doesn't look like this was an organized battle in any way. And 123 just did this, and 96 thought they'd pop in here and fight a little bit, I guess. Because it's just 18s.
At what point do you call it though and be like, maybe we should try for a different piece of land, because wow.
I just think
at this point you're not getting it, okay, guys?
Well, I just think 18.
I'll be the one to say it.
It's 18s, throwing their stick around. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going on here. I do love to
throw my stick around.
That's what's going on here. But it's just like 100. How many 140 million accounts? 130 million squads. But there's just too many, too easy. It's just their positioning is so good. And if they're using the right
and the
tactic
engineers
cards,
clearing.
it's crazy.
The engineers are clearing the mud, which is
Yep.
great effort, great job.
Yep.
Very important.
Well, it's really like a lot of times the difference between winning and losing are these engineers anyway. So good.
Crazy, crazy work. I'm gonna like print out my attack against Doberman that I won, and I'm gonna like frame it for my room and be like, "This is the best battle."
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
absolutely.
more.
Strength in numbers too.
Well, I'm surprised more aren't using their more aren't
Protectors?
using their defensive regroup card. I'm showing a lot of burning going back in here instead of this, but then again, it's already into the battle, so it could have been a lot of people's cards expired early on.
The little laugh react. My favorite one is the one where he sticks out his tongue, the natty natty boo boo face.
Yeah, K17. Well, you have to have strength in numbers to take on, 420 million, 130 million squads. I don't know. This could be a theme this season. Could be a theme this season.
No, Wisconsin. The chicken is not the best, but it was the only good part of season 5. Crazy fighting. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I have been bombarded with cute animals and I'm still haunted by the spider. So
You're still haunted by the spider?
When this spider, the Spider-Man movie, Venom, this spider is Venom in spider form. Okay? It's like glossy, shiny, black, very creepy looking. I don't know if it's poisonous or not. I'm not looking it up. I refuse. Okay, now I got a Bilby, which is like a bunny something. I don't know. Its nose is kind of weird. But like the rest of it's kind of cute. It looks like 4 animals together.
Oh, there it is. Did she just put that base on or just turn into the VIP 18 in front of us? But yeah, look at that. So now that is the 4th VIP 18 on the account now. Stickman took that from like a 2. You want to know why they stopped be able to grow up the pricing and the events and stuff? I mean, Stickman was able to turn that into a VIP 18 account in like, like 6 months or something, 7 months. It's
Something
wild.
ridiculous.
It's wild, yeah. He grabbed the existing account that was whatever, 200 million or whatever it was, and turned it into like 400, 350.
Maybe they know we're
account.
Watching. They're like,
it's crazy.
They're like, QB's watching us. Let's put on a show, guys.
No, This Ouija Soju's always putting on a show. Tell you what. You ever been in a kill event
literally crazy work.
with that guy? It's just like, it seems like he's everywhere.
No, the VIP 18s that I've had have been like pretty. I don't know how to like frame it, but like they've been pretty dramatic. Like we have Jess Daddy, Jess Baby, who now is Pat something base, and he would just like pour it into the Capitol mud and like gem run to trade post or something, like one of his squads. And then he would like port to a different server. Like every 5 minutes, he was in a new server hitting people. I was like, bro, are you good? Nice dude though, but I'm pretty sure he quit. My
I think
God,
a good lesson
this is the longest fight ever.
Well, it's a good lesson to be learned here, though, because if you notice how they're fighting, the 123 isn't wasting a lot of time on any of them. Stone, Stickman, Abria, they don't have a ton of rallies going at them at all. They're just focusing on the percentages and trying to get the pawn. This person just showed up with a base blast. They should have waited a little bit longer, but pop in there.
That's the one that's going to take him out, though.
You know what, though? You're taking him out too early. You should wait. You should leave him at 500. Don't hit him right now. Don't. See, that's dumb. Because now he's going to come back. He can go, you know what I mean? He's got plenty of time to come back. Or is the bomb done after you get hit? Maybe he's not.
Always leave one hit, guys.
Anybody know? No, but I don't know. Maybe, does bomb get disabled after you get ported? Or does it port you to another place with the timer still going? No, because if it disables the bomb, then it's fine. But I don't know. I don't. Even when I was engineer, I didn't get that skill. So
look at how quickly they're hitting it, though.
Oh, you can't TP with it on. Okay. Yeah, so it's okay. You can just get rid of them. That's the next level stuff, right? Wouldn't that be cool if you could TP with it on? And then you show up, drop in, and then they just explode? That's next level right there.
Okay, you know what? Wu sent a snake, 2 snakes, 1 snake, I don't know, or lizards. I don't know what they are. Okay? Guys, I only like cute and fluffy animals, okay? You're out here trying to give me nightmares.
Look out for 123.
I'm also still on a mute, guys. For like another day.
Not on here, you're not.
I'm like, I like to test my mute length.
We found a way to give you a voice.
20 hours and 33 minutes left, guys. Out of 132-hour mute. Don't you worry. We're closing up the gap.
And there it is, Bun.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
I would love to know how many gems and troops they went through.
I don't know, but Ouija Soju just sat here and never moved. Guy's too strong.
Crazy battle.
Looks like it's going to be an interesting season for everybody who thinks 96 always a shoo-in to win everything. And I don't know, 123 going to give them a run. Here's their total hero power, by the way. They got a 547. Ouija Soju, so strong. 547, 441, 365, 349. They're really deep server, by the way. 123 goes, if we just look at over 200 million accounts, they have 136 over 200 million. And now if you look at 96, they have 601, 580, and 547. And look at here, Stone's almost 400 million. And they have $142 over 200 million. So incredibly strong servers, but I think 123 end up giving them a run for their money. We'll see. Are they
Crazy.
Oh, SAS is already in front of them. That was for this one. SAS took this one and this one and cut the number 1 seed off. Why? Why is one?
Are you broken right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to figure out why.
Why is what?
I'm trying to figure out why the hell they're over here anyway. $123 made a pack there. 123 2EZ. So they're trying to start fights with them. The number 1 clan, which is over here, right? And they're lined up with the number 3 clan, 152, right here. And 123 instead, the number 1 clan, has shifted all the way over to this corner to try to pick a fight with 96. You see that?
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you see, like, I don't show any 96 over here trying to get in and tussle with 123 over here. 123 just decided to go across the map and bring the fight to 96. They're on the complete opposite side of the friggin' map. They're supposed to be over here. They're supposed to go this way, and then they're supposed to go this way, and they're supposed to meet here. 123 said, "The hell with that. We're coming right over here right now. We're gonna drag this. They're gonna drag this goddamn thing out." It's incredible. It's incredible, OG Eric. It's really cool. That's wild. Jeez.
I feel like we get to see a lot of really good fights in the earlier servers, which I really enjoy because there's so many high-powered players there. And I almost feel like it's more balanced in like the earlier servers because I feel like you guys kind of all grew up at like the same time, and there wasn't as many perks or amenities, I guess, for like at that range. I don't know. Because for once you get past like I think the 500s, I feel like from 500 to 1,000, there's not as many VIP 18s. Mike would know. But I feel like there's like a gap and then there's like a ton again in like the early thousands. And I'm just like, what you guys do?
I think they should do a better job with the colors. The colors upset me greatly. Like, why don't you just put the number of the server on the tile? Why don't you put the, like, who gives a shit about the design? Who gives a shit about the color, the way they do it? Like, why don't you just say, like, for example, this is too easy right here at 123. So just write on this tile, too easy 123. Done. Why do we complicate this with friggin' colors and designs and keys? And it's so stupid. I mean, look, like they're the same. This is 96 and this is 123, and they have the same color on the opposite factions.
Last season, the server next to us had so many active alliances that there was like 4 alliances that had like very similar hues of blue. And at 2 a.m. when you're land planning and exhausted, you're like really staring because you're trying to count and see like where the moves are going. Like I can't. And like I imagine colorblind people just suffer.
Who gives an F about the color? Like you only need blue and green. That's it. Those are the only 2 colors you need on the map. A blue and a green. And then you need the name of the team and the server on here. You need alliance, server number, that's it. Green, blue. Can clearly see this is green. This is no. I need a horizontal stripe. I need a vertical stripe. I gotta have a diamond. I gotta have a duck taking a shit. Like who gives? What is all these things? Like it's ridiculous.
People would probably pay to have a duck taking a shit.
I will sell that. I will sell that as it is. Your color could be. You can have a duck taking a shit. All right, and that would be the next thing going. They're running out of things to do here. Fucking diamonds. I mean, what are we doing? And then you go, oh, well, we got to do vertical stripes, horizontal stripes, guys. So dumb. It's so annoying.
I wish that there was I wish they gave us a way to click on an alliance and then click somewhere on that and it tells you how many trade posts they own, how many cities they have, how many strongholds they have.
Okay.
Because
I'm for it.
Why do I have to go around the map playing connect the dots?
Yeah, no, I like it.
And trying to do math all the time.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, honestly, yeah, just click on it and it should show you and it should allow you to click on whatever property. But I mean, listen, you want to add it to the list. Woo, add it to the list. That we're in season 6. If you can't figure out that's a simpler way to organize your map, then I mean, give me a break. It's not rocket science to just say.
Especially when alliances will swap to reset times and stuff, and then they're at a weird angle, they're at a weird wave. I'm like, for the love of God, can you just stay where you are? Because then I'm trying to update my end and I'm just like, you know what? I'm too tired for this. I get frustrated and then I just take a nap. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Can't do it anymore.
Crazy. Well, there's been no fighting. I know there's been a lot of land taken, but there's been no fighting since earlier. I was in a fight with them earlier, fighting over the same base, but I don't think there's been any additional fighting since. So, yeah. But anyway, next time we'll have to break down more into the fighting there, Bun. I thought that was a good question. I think that's a good topic to talk about for people to help them with their walls and how to fight and how to kill and how people are getting the kills. Their kill numbers high. Sometimes it's legit. Sometimes it's not, by the way. I'll just tell you, there's ways around, being able to get... we watched, what was it, from Server 93, watched Ranch. I had the video where he had his alt account, and he was putting his base, his main base in a tile, and then he had his alt account sending 4 squads at the tile to get kills. So
wait, you mean I could do that?
Yeah, I had the video. I don't know what I did with the video, but
shoot, let me see when I'm visiting 118 again. I just need all of you guys to go on tiles and just let me kill you all. Okay, I'm really gonna get those. I'm gonna get those kills up. Don't you worry, guys.
Yeah, it was the hell was the video?
He will find the video, guys, and we will definitely bring up the topic of fighting and how to get better at it and how to best prepare yourself for fights. I know some people in the Discord community have even made photos of how to fight when you have to stay in a shield because you're out in public, at a kid's soccer game or something. And I know there's different types of fighting. So we will cover more. Because I know sometimes you just watch QB just like doing the thing and you're like, what is he doing? Because same. I just stare and blink a lot. It's going well for me, by the way.
Just stare and blink.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I don't know where what I did with it. I'll have to find it another. We'll have to discuss that another time. But yes, it was. You can do that. Just have your alt account and sit there and go with something else. It was something to behold. Couldn't believe what I was watching. Actually, I was like, "What the hell is going on?" That's one way to collect kills. But either way, yeah, we can continue to talk about that and go forward. Anything else, BB?
Let's see. We'll have Mike on the show Wednesday night. Did you talk about our partnerships with Captain Hedgehog? Because he's been pumping out information and taking feedback and changing things for previous feedback he had.
I love that guy. I really do think that he's amazing what he does. And guilted him into that Discord. So he has that now.
It's so simple too. I love it. It has like 6 channels. I'm like, yes. He's like, here's your chat. Here's your feedback.
He has way too much going on. He had when I brought that up, I think his eyes glazed over like, dude, do you not think I do enough? Like, now you want me to get a Discord? He has no time for this. The guy is just
yeah, but
busy.
He is able to get really good like instant feedback. I know that somebody is currently in season 1 or 2 and the resistance on things changed and he was able to get that new data and update it. So I mean, there's good and bad with being more connected to the community, but I think for data collection, it's pretty good.
Here you go. Here is his guides. This guy, if you want to talk about a guy that's been like going nuts with season 6, look at this stuff. This is just season 6. I mean, let me click on season 6 guide. Season 6. I mean, how many guides? When you guys talk about, hey, I want to know about season 6. Hey guys, I love the people that say something. Hey, check out my guide I made. How about don't bother? How about don't bother? How about just point them to the ultimate guide? Why don't we all get together and just point everybody who plays Last War in one direction so everybody can just get their information in one place so it's consolidated instead of everybody thinking they can make a better guide. Like, what? Look at this guy. He's got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. He's got 21. He's got 21 season 6 guides. Do you think you thought of something that he didn't? Just let him know, because 21 guides. He has everything covered, people. It's crazy. It's so good. The guy is awesome. Captain Hedgehog, man. Good dude. Good dude.
He's really sweet, and he really does appreciate any like feedback or suggestions you guys have for him. So you can always keep them coming. Just make sure that you're super clear with what you're asking, because, I mean, Delirium does set in at some point.
Yes. And although we don't do guides, we do answer a lot of questions on the WWC Discord. Like, it's rapid fire over there. So come check us out. Bun Bun doing a hell of a job trying to organize those people.
We have a really, really great community in WWC with people from all different server groupings. So if you have any questions about seasons, off-season, best ways to buy things, how to progress like your build and tech and stuff, people will answer. There are some really big nerds in there. I'm not one of them. Okay. I'm definitely not nerdy. I'm just there to harass you, basically, and tell you to do better with your life.
We have, you know what's amazing too, is we have so many sleeper cells around. Like, you don't realize it, but then you get people like Koala, who pop up who's just like, hey, I've been following you guys for a while and doing, whatever. It's a president of 38, just like popping in. And then you get OGs like Eric who pop in. We have Sting, who, by the way, I've actually, if you guys remember, Sting, who was OG, who helped us in the very, very beginning of season 5, who was giving us some early intel. He actually moved out of his OG server and got himself a new account. So that's why Sting hasn't been up there. I was talking to him, though. Good cat. Like that guy, too. So that's why he hasn't been popping up as often. He's actually to, I forgot what server he's on, but it's like in the 700s or 900s. So it's crazy. A lot of hidden people around Bun.
Blackbird's there, and they're from one of the original servers. I mean, there really is a wealth of knowledge, and trust me when I tell you that no question is like too dumb to ask, because if you're ever nervous about asking it, you can DM me it and I'll ask. I'm not afraid of looking like I don't know anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because oftentimes I really don't.
Oh. Fishing. Should we can we end on fishing tonight?
Yes, but only if you promise to get really good fish.
Well, I can't promise that, but the season 6 just started. I will just tell you this much about fishing that I've discovered. Okay, little tip that you guys can try on your own. So one thing I discovered when I was doing the fishing was that depending on what like pond you're in, you have your little fishing index. So level 6, I haven't caught anything yet. Now, as we went over the points, so this is very important for your merit to understand the point system. Okay? Let me do a second. Okay. So even though we are in level 6, the points are the same in regards to merit. All right? So this fish is worth 350 merit. This is worth 550. This is worth 750. This is worth 1350, 3900, and then this one will be one of those buffs that goes into your base. That's probably like a construction buff that you don't give a shit about. But anyway, so these 5 are what you want. Now you want to try to get the yellow ray fish or the red nose fish because these are worth the most. But if you can end up with a little goldfish, you'll take it. Okay? So what I've noticed is when I go to fish, a lot... Oh, I didn't even get a perfect cast. A lot depends on the time. So this is the 5. We ended up with a gray rockfish. Which one was that?
Guys, I just want to point out
Shitty
that
one.
not only could he couldn't do the other mini game with his PC, and now he can't even get a perfect cast with his PC.
2 in a row, I can't.
His fingers are. They're
and by
slapping.
the way, this is all shit because I can't get a perfect cast because it's the gray rock. And I can't look at that again. I can't. It's this friggin' PC, man. I just spent like 2 hours doing it. Oh, there we go. Goldfish. That's what you want anyway. You want a goldfish. So, this is not going to work because I can't time this right. But now I'm going to go for a 4. And see, so when you catch, now I got a red-tailed catfish. So see that when it went from a 5 to a 4, I caught on a 4 that time. And now it's changed, to a red-tailed catfish. So I look at where that is. That red tail is here, right? So then I'll try a 3. And now I got the teal scale fish. That's this one. And then we'll try a 2. And again, a red tail catfish. So what I like to do is find when I get one like a yellow or a red, what number I'm on. I keep doing that over and over again. So Pun, you're always welcome. Pun, you disappeared from our lives, even though you're on the same Discord group chat. Pun, will you get him?
Pun, I
Will you get him?
literally. Pun, don't make me ping you, okay?
It's ridiculous. This guy.
I
Ridiculous.
will ping you, sir. And when you don't answer me, I will send you a friend request, and then I will voice call you, and I will yell at you in whatever language I need to learn really quickly that you speak mainly. Okay?
But anyway, so I
take bullying seriously.
I would continue. To me, I couldn't figure out why they had the timing, like the 5, the 4, the 3. I was like, this seems so dumb. Like, obviously you don't need that long to catch the fish. So something has to do. And so when I was playing around with it the other day, and I was trying to get it at a 5 and a 4 and a 3, and I was doing it, I ended up catching, like, let's say the red, right? I like a 2. I had the red pop, and then I go, oh, I'm going to do 2 again. And then like a yellow ray would pop. And then I did 2 again. And then the red would pop. And you get in like these pockets where it was the only way that I was actually hitting the high value ones. Because I kept getting the shitty ones at like 5 and 4. And like I couldn't get any high value ones. So I did a crap ton of fishing when I was trying to raise my war merit rank. So I've done a lot of the fishing. And that's what I found, that there's something to those numbers and the strategy. And when I was getting, like, if I kept pulling a gray rock over and over again, I would just switch ponds. I would literally leave that pond and just go to another pond and try to fish that way. So I would look at that and play around with the timing. Now, I would be careful when you go down to a 1, because oftentimes, even when it immediately turns to 1 and you try to do it, you sometimes lose the catch. They're a little sneaky with the 1. They get impatient that you're not pulling up the. So I would stay with a 2. 2, 3, 4, and 5 will give you plenty. But you're going to fish hundreds of times anyway. You might as well play around with the numbers and see what you can do. And I call that sandboxing the fishing, if you will. So.
And on that note, you could have been anywhere, but instead you were here with us.
All right, guys. As Bun said, have a lovely evening. Bun, QB18, out.